Hello, everyone, and welcome to Detectives of Newspire. I'm your host, Wuten, playing as John Darksoul, and we're going to hunt down this killer and save the city. Below me, we have our resident Goblin expert, Ebony, playing as Avara the Clever.
Oi.
Below them, we have our dwarven huntress, Bran, played by Cygnus.
Good evening.
Below him, we have our constable, Cyrille, played by Guti.
Yellow.
And below him, we have our light fingers, Chesher, played by Solar.
Hello.
And over to the right-hand side of us, we have our benevolent DM of the evening, the one that will hopefully let us kill the killer, Chaotic.
Good evening, everyone. Last time on Detectives of Newspire, you guys spent some time trying to put together a profile of said killer. In addition, you followed up on several different contacts within the city to figure out, well, anything else that you could. In Cyrille's case, knowing a out-of-the-way half-orc wizard by the name of Jasper Krung, who works in the back offices of Gilrasa Trading Company as an inventory specialist, and of course a mage, so that helps a lot with that sort of thing. It turned out that their friend just so happened to have recently acquired the means for scrying magic, which was used to, along with the small vial of blood that was found, or rather acquired during the vigorous chase of said killer in the slums, as a focus, making it far easier for the scrying spell to find our friend skulking about in the sewers, carrying seemingly fully healed and carrying what seemed to be a pig's head, before disappearing through a wall. After which, with the aid of... It was Avara, yes. With Avara's aid, knowing about the Dwarven-run Masons Guild, a guild that has been around... They essentially are the guild that helped to build the entirety of Newspire in the speed that it was built. Dwarves are known for their craftsmanship, and this guild in particular holds the secrets to building very, very quickly. Although it was the middle of the night, it was more than easy for, I know names, I promise. Let's see. For Zero, using Bartholomew's inquisitorial privilege to gather a few of the local guards to allow them to, enter the premises otherwise unmolested. Opening Chesher using her wily tricks to open said door, and Zero, with his insane knowledge of engineering, very quickly able to find the correct schematics that showed a map of the underground sewer system. Who then, leading from the back, was able to help guide you guys through the various junctions and junctures past the sumps to find just where this killer had gone to. Splashing your way through said sewer systems, you ended up running across some of the same rat folk who seem to have been hiding or talking down here in the sewers. The same, in fact, that were seen hanging out around Finch's gullet. The same Finch who now is unfortunately dead. Continuing to search through the sewers after the killer, you managed to find a hidden area with sliding, swinging walls. Entering in through these walls, you found a small, unlit room full of skulls, jewelry, a small altar with a book, which is where we find ourselves now.
Mm-hmm.
If you are not here, let me know. We should be on the right side of the map.
Yep, I see.
We are all here, it looks like.
Let me-
And you can
I see
remove my
darkness.
control over Avara now.
Right, I can remove control over Avara, and then whoever had control of Zero continues to maintain it.
I see it. I see myself again. I cannot control myself.
Maybe for some weird reason you lost control of yourself, so give me a second here.
Oh.
Let me see. Configure ownership.
Control yourself.
You should still be the owner, but we'll go ahead and fuck around with it real quick. And we should... Nope. Owner. There you go. And the answer is the game's paused, so you can't move because the game's paused. So, is there anything else that we forgot to cover? Anything else that, especially because you, Avara, you had to leave halfway through, is there anything else that you want to be caught up on? Anything that you feel that maybe we miss?
Just if we have a plan on how to lure this guy, because I was half joking, half serious with the idea I proposed last time. After out of session.
Which I forget, so why don't you reiterate?
Vandalize the whole place to cause him to come after us.
Ah, I see.
AKA John Darksoul's piss on it.
I won't piss on it, but...
I'll piss on it.
Well, we know that he has to come back here, so assuming that our entry was undetected, we could just wait here for him.
Possibility.
First things first. Let's make sure he's not here already.
If that's the case, assume he may need that book eventually.
Well, and maybe the
Take it
first
with
thing
us.
to do would be to read the damn thing, but after we've cased the joint, correct?
Scouted the place
Yes.
out, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Case
Yeah.
first.
Case first.
Mhm.
All right. That being said, so we can...
Detect magic.
About the only other... So, first thing I'm going to ask before I unpause things is that I will ask you guys for a single perception check, after which, obviously, if you want to make your own, when you're searching something, this and that, you let me know. But I need a perception check real quick.
Okay.
All right.
Perception.
Now, is this full
And that should
traps
be
or
a-
just a standard?
Just a standard perception check.
Yeah.
Damn, Avara. Nice.
Big goblin ears.
Big goblin ears indeed.
I think it's actually because oversized. The feet is called oversized head. Balloon headed. It's balloon headed.
Hey,
You've
there
got
it
a big
is.
fucking head.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So, Avara, Bran, and Chesher. We could have Zero roll too. I have the sheet. Where is it again? Let's see. Nope. Right. I have to search for gaze. That's how I find Kai. I don't search Kai to find Kai. I search gaze.
Where there are gays, there will be Kai.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So... It was that. Okay, so that 13, and then 1d6. Ow! Shitty roll.
Oh.
So, Bran, Chesher, and Avara. As you guys enter this area, you still hear the sounds of the distant sewage, although this area is raised and much drier than the rest of it, a little less smelly. Not on the maps. And the three of you hear the distant sounds of crunching and chewing and squelching.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna raise a hand just to tell everyone to be very quiet. You know,
We are unpaused.
fine. Can we tell which direction it's coming from?
Echoing from the pipes in front of you.
Oh.
Like rats? Or bigger?
I don't think rats would be quite so loud with their munching and crunching.
Oh.
Okay.
Not the room in front of you, but the pipes in front of you.
The pipes, just in the pipes.
Mhm.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna point to the pipes to indicate that something is there.
Mhm.
Um,
If it... Would I be able to ignite my detect evil ability?
I don't see why you can't.
Okay. I would like to ignite my detect evil ability to see if I can sense any auras within 60 feet.
Evil.
Let's take a look-see here.
By the way, can I be on your shoulders, John Darksouls?
Sure.
Yay.
You can ride on my back like Yoda.
Yes.
So, looking forward, let me see here. How exactly would this work? Okay, let's see. Okay. If HD or level, okay. So, looking forward, you do detect evil. Second round, you find it fizzing out, and you find yourself in pain as you are stunned for one round. The amount of evil
shit.
emanating from that room is
Oh,
very
shit.
powerful.
Okay.
oh no.
The evil emanating from that room is is of a power level of at least twice your character level minimum.
Woo, baby.
Could be more. You don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Can I-
So grabbing,
Mhm.
grabbing my head after igniting that. The evil in this room is unlike anything I've ever experienced before. Whatever this...
I can give you that the number of auras and the power of the most evil one before that happens.
Okay.
So you get one. Actually, let me see here. This actually could be important. I got to look at how far through objects detection magic goes. How the fuck do I figure that out?
Isn't it like so long as there is a way for the detection magic to go through
Nope.
it, you can detect it?
It can actually penetrate certain objects. I just don't remember how to figure that out.
Oh.
So it depends on what material the wall is made out of.
Correct, but I'm trying to find the fucking page that tells me that.
The spell can on detect magic. The spell can penetrate barriers, but 1 foot of stone, inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt blocks it.
Where does it say that? I'm looking at detect magic. I thought maybe, but down here, outsiders and elementals each round. And I imagine that other detect spells are the same. It doesn't.
Yes, it actually says it at the bottom of detect evil as well. It's the same thing.
Oh, I see it right there. You can detect evil, can penetrate barriers, a foot of stone, an inch of metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Yeah.
These pipes are stone, so you detect one aura,
Okay.
and you know the power of that aura. And the aura
Okay.
that you got from it was moderate in power, based on
Okay.
detect evil.
Okay. And that aura was I would also get the location of that aura. Is
The
it
room.
from the room itself?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So that is the information you gained before you stunned and the spell ended.
Would this be a good time? Because just to be sure, these auras are not like something from objects. These come from creatures, right?
They can come from objects. Aligned magic item or spell is one of the...
An aligned creature, an aligned undead, an aligned outsider, a cleric or paladin of an aligned deity, or a spell. So if there's an evil spell that was cast in the room or was enchanting the room or something along those lines, you would detect it.
Right.
Or if there was a spell that was cast in the room, that lasts for a while as well.
Does he know which one is it, or just that there is?
Nope. That would require you to identify it, and he got stunned before he could try to identify anything beyond that.
Yep.
Would this be a good time to maybe summon extra help?
How loud is summoning extra help?
It's
verbal
spellcasting.
Yeah,
it's a verbal and somatic.
Yeah,
so you would, in fact, be speaking in a strong, firm voice.
Maybe.
But I could summon a crocodile that can smite evil.
Very good to have in our pocket. Good to have in our back pocket.
That's great.
But it will kill the element of surprise.
Yeah. And I think that's what we need right now.
Yeah. So keep that ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep it ready to go.
I just love the idea of Avara looking up like, but I can summon a crocodile that smites evil, and everyone looking horrified, but being like, "That's great, sweetie."
Okay, you don't need to be patronizing with me.
It's just a funny thought.
Okay, so what are we thinking? Do we think we go around the sides here?
Well, I'm thinking whatever is in the pipes, it's probably likely it's not him. We could try and case the joint first.
There's also the book, which we should also... John, at risk of giving you another migraine, could you cast Detect Evil on the book?
I believe as a paladin you can actually focus on specific things. So let me double check for you.
Check. As a move action, I can concentrate on a single item within 60 feet. Yes.
Okay.
Use learning the strength of its aura as if having studied it for 3 rounds. So. All right. As he sort of like widens his stance, eyes glowing, Goblin Slayer style, focused on the book.
Out of all of the comparisons you could have done,
of course I would go with Goblin Slayer.
So you specifically focus on the book to try to see if the book is evil.
Yes.
The book itself is not emanating evil.
Okay.
Right.
You could try focusing on other objects if you felt like it, but that's up to you.
The way he says that makes me think it's the altar then.
I think I'll broaden my focus to the altar.
You are stunned for a round, as the evil emanating from the altar is of moderate strength.
All right, excellent. I will recover from that. Shake it off.
Just a paladin spending all day. Oh, yep, that's evil. Ow.
Yep.
Oh, yep, that's evil. Ow.
That's ow, 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 ow.
better paycheck
When's
for
it gonna
this.
be my turn? Ow, ow, ow. All right. It's the altar. Oh.
Imagine being a paladin that's allergic to evil.
Just Dave, just face swollen out of the helmet.
When he said, Cyrille cracks his knuckles when he says it's the altar.
Bran nods to him. She knows what he's thinking.
That's gonna make a lot of sound, though.
Step on it.
Well, then let's look around a little first.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
make sure there's no one else here first and foremost.
Yep. All right. Well, if you're gonna continue to let Chesh do the trap finding, I guess if she's just gonna pick away, either side is as good as each other. So she's just gonna go left.
All right.
We've got 2 trap finders, so I can take the right if you take the left. I'll be doing it stealthily. I would
I'll do it
Recommend
stealthily
it.
as well.
recommend everybody else be stealthy too.
I'll
Please.
be in so much as John and I can be.
I think what I'll do is I'll actually stay here until I get like a gesture or something from Chesher. Just so
Likewise myself from Bran.
yeah.
Right.
All right. In that case,
God damn
I
it!
will-
Everything I have is verbal and somatic.
Most spells are.
Okay.
To be fair, I've actually looked into it. It's actually really difficult to do magic without people noticing. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Receiving force.
Damn it! Even detect thoughts.
a lot of things you need to cast beforehand. Unfortunately, unlike Baldur's Gate, they don't just look at you and go, "Oh, cool, magic." Anyways,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Luckily
Let's
for
go.
me,
What?
my detect evil doesn't have any components, and I can just activate it at will.
correct. Because yours is a spell-like ability. So,
Yep.
Those were trap
Those
checks, by
are-
the way.
yep.
Well,
And I
for
see
me, it
your
was.
guys' stealths.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and I'm going to pause for a second here because I have a few things I need to do. Let's see. Okay, and okay.
Ooh. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Can you see the dice rolling?
No,
I can't
you
see the
them
dice rolling, but I can see what the dice might be rolling for.
Let's see here. Ah, there we go. Okay.
Somebody's gonna just pop out of the sewers and kidnap me.
Okay, continue.
Okay.
Would you like for us to continue?
Hold on.
You should. You guys can. Your guys are back to being able to move.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm waiting for As you round the corner, Bran, Chesh is going to hold up a hand to say stop, and she's going to point to this doorway here, and she's going to signal her hand 2.
Okay.
The munching and crunching continues.
Right.
From that door? Or just echoing everywhere?
I'm gonna take a guess, probably from what I'm seeing.
From this distance, seeing as what you can see, I think I can give this to you. This is what you see, Chesh.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is
Ah!
great.
Nummy.
Gonna continue to be in stealth. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna be a fight, so I'm gonna like signal to Bran, get the others.
Before anything else, though, I'm going to finally make use of one of my class features that I haven't had the chance to yet.
Oh.
Snare trap.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes, now I just need to find the damn page for it. Give me a second.
Ranger traps.
You know, I'm also gonna do the same for me, and I'm gonna use natural divination. I'm gonna give myself +4 to my next initiative bonus.
Hmm.
There you go. Okay. Look at you guys thinking things through.
Yeah.
There's a
Well-
page. There's at least the page for you.
Yeah, I managed to find it.
All right.
Okay.
I'm reading now because I haven't had the chance to do this yet.
I'm going to, and since while we're in here, is it loud to crack open a sunrod?
I kind of imagine it kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a glow stick. It kind of like click a little crack, and it starts to flicker and kind of almost like a flare. It's like it's a weird mix. I always imagine them as a weird mix between like a flare and a glow stick.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
so it makes noise like you could imagine noise like a flare. You kind of like the constant crackling of the flare.
Okay.
In that case, I feel like a good thing to do would also be to just get a better view inside that room before we go in.
Agreed.
All right.
I have now set a snare trap there.
Okay.
Chaotic.
Okay.
I'll read you the description here real quick, just so you know what it's up against. Trap constricts around a limb or other part of the triggering creature's body. DC, for me, 16 reflex to avoid. The creature cannot move from the location of the trap unless the ranger included a leash. I did not. Trap or its leash has a number of hit points equal to 3 and can be burst as a full round action with a DC 25 strength check. Trap can hold up to a medium creature.
Each additional daily use, you could increase the size if you needed to. Okay.
I am
Nice.
such an idiot. I have forgotten all of the items I had available.
That's okay.
Now
Like,
could be a time to
okay.
use them. Who knows?
Yeah.
Like the Pearl of Power and the Bag of Tricks.
You have a pearl of power of fireball.
Yes. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh. All right. In that
So
case,
we have
what I'm
our
gonna-
snare trap down. Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna signal to Bran that I'm gonna come over her way, but I'm gonna try and stealthily look through this doorway first. Oh,
Do you have knowledge religion?
I do not.
Okay, then looks like another ghoul to you.
Okay, I'm going to proceed forward. Let me know if I need to roll another stealth check.
I'm working with what we've got for now.
All right, I'm gonna peek. I'm gonna like peek around the corner into this room.
there's some walls I didn't draw. That's fine.
Oop.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay, can I? Well, I know where the walls are. I'm assuming it's these. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so do you mind if I just move myself forward so I can peek further into this room?
Go right ahead. Come on, why aren't you working? There we go.
Ah,
As you move across the doorway, will have you make another stealth check.
yeah. She's currently just peeking around it, basically.
Mhm.
So that's what she was doing. As she does so, she's gonna look, like, go back around, look back at Bran, and signal.
Mm-hmm.
For, as in like just saying 4 more.
Okay. So she holds up 6 fingers.
Can we have that other stealth check here, Chesher?
From me?
Yes. This one for looking through the doorway.
Okay. Just peeking. Just peeking. Oh.
Continue.
Okay.
They are
yes.
all busily munching on something.
Okay. Sorry, what was that, Bran? I got distracted.
She's holding up 6 fingers, questioningly.
She's going to nod, give an okay sign.
The deeply concerned and disgusted look of, oh, fuck, that's a lot. Cyrille, she will turn to you. If you can see her in the dark, she will wave you forward slowly and quietly.
He cannot.
Yep.
Okay.
so
So-
you cannot. The people with light sources is I believe, John Darksoul has a ever-burning torch, and Zero has an ion torch.
Got it.
I believe.
So I'm gonna move myself back there to like get behind the wall again.
Oh. Somebody had an ever-burning torch somewhere, I think.
I do.
I guess you just
Is
don't
that-
have it pulled out.
No, if it's quieter, I can activate it. It's just
Your choice.
All right.
Just let me know if you want to ever turn it on. I know that John has his ion torch going, so.
I'll look it up. So I'll make sure it doesn't make noise.
Cheshire's gonna make more hand signals to you, Bran.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna point to herself, and then point where she is currently,
Mm-hmm.
and then she's gonna point to you,
Mm-hmm.
and make a flat palm, and then make a fist with her other hand and motion tapping.
Okay.
What the fuck is she saying? Make a linguistics check.
Well, yeah, I'm going to say, with sense motive, I'm assuming I picked up what you were putting down, but could you explain it for me to play?
I will explain it. She's saying she's going to stay here,
Mhm.
saying you draw them that way by making a noise.
Okay. If that's the plan, I'm going to spend a full round action to put down another trap. here
Okay.
for an X number per day.
Okay.
Full coverage.
Could have the wolf howl.
Yeah.
That'd be-
Chesh is she's gonna move back a bit, but she's still staying in the shadows and she's still stealthing.
Okay.
You said the walls were stone.
Yes.
Are there any loose pieces or little bits of debris?
You could certainly find one.
Okay. I'll take up a small rock and then
Can I flick my torch on first?
throw it right about there.
Thank you.
But I'll only do that when everyone's ready.
Okay.
Frida's she's gonna not Frida. Chesh is going to
Yeah.
just go behind this corner. Oh, game up pause.
Question.
Just not.
I can. No.
Was the rock? You tossed the rock, right?
I said I was waiting until everyone was out of character ready for me to.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Real quick then.
The moment hold an action, the moment I see anything, I can toss something. I'm gonna
Right.
throw one of the balls from the bag of tricks at it.
Are we ready?
Shame I can't peek around this corner without staying behind it. Alright, it's fine. Yeah, this is where I am.
I see you. I see you.
Hi. Hi.
Let's see here. Get how this works.
If you can see just a bit of her, maybe you can see she looks a little scared.
All right.
She looks a little
All right.
shaken up.
All right.
There we go. Can I do
It
that?
was
as a group?
shaken up.
Yes. Okay.
What the hell is that? Oh no.
Did that turn some off? Let me check.
Oh, it looks like the
Nope, they should all be there.
State initiative.
Oh, did it auto roll our initiative?
Shouldn't have.
Oh, I just see everybody in the top there. I see.
So
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's see.
We roll our initiative then.
I believe if you press the initiative button or whatever, that's how it's supposed to roll it and get the combat started. I'm trying to
Oh,
fucking
I
remember
see.
how the hell to start it. Let's see here.
Oh yeah,
I
you
see.
click on your card and then
Yeah.
plus 3. Roll.
My initiative is actually 24.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to. We're just gonna have to change it manually.
Yeah.
I know there's a way to do it.
Okay.
It's because this thing
32,
assumes.
Jesus.
That was 17. I saw 17.
I what?
You got 17. Don't worry.
Thank fucking God. I was gonna say I am divorcing Solar if they knocked my fucking dice over.
I didn't. No. I'm more concerned at the 17.06000000 recurring, of course. 0.2.
Damn it! All right, hold up. I got this. I can figure this out. We got this. All right, so we do this. Okay.
Be my loyal steed, Wooden.
I think that if I... Let me see here. Not right click. I will bet you. Alright, I'm gonna try this and see what happens. Okay.
I love the little wand just broke the screen.
Okay. So, you guys give me your rolls one by one here. I'll ask for it real quick and then I can make this work.
All right.
Okay. John, roll for me.
14.03.
So you rolled 14.
Yeah.
Bran.
Should be a total of 22. I don't know why I added my initiative twice.
Cyrille.
26.
Avara.
24.
Wolof.
You rolled that. That was
It's like 22.
I think 22? Okay. Is that the total?
Yes. No, I rolled 22 on a d20.
Okay, because I know that these sheets are not adding the initiative properly. So
No, I get you. I'm being a shit.
I actually believed it for a moment.
Zero was a 10.
she rolled a fucking Zero rolled a 15.
Yep.
And Kai's initiative is here somewhere. There it is. 5.
That's
So
why
20.
it's doing the decimal places.
It's a tiebreaker, yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
see.
tiebreaker.
Because of our decks, I see.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But then why again so many decimals?
No idea.
I don't know.
It's
Maybe
it's
they're
based on your. It's probably based on like certain pluses. Like if you have like a +2, it does 0.02 or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chesher.
11 technically.
Okay. And then rolls that I want. I appear to have made the screen full screen somehow. Alright, let's see here. They have... It's here somewhere. There it is. 2 and 4. Okay. Okay. Go. Okay. Okay.
love the music, by the way. Very
Yeah.
spooky.
Spoopy.
And the last one should be 12. Next time we use this, we'll have to figure exactly which specific items get pulled into the sheet in-game so that we can at least,
Right. Yeah.
automate next time without problems. Okay. That should otherwise do it. You guys hear, in response to the falling rock, you hear them all give out little rasps of surprise, and combat begins. Should be Cyrille first.
All right. So, first things first, as swift action, I'm going to go ahead and declare Dragon Style.
Okay.
And 15, 20,
I see.
25. I see white boxes in front of me here.
Yep.
I assume those must be your traps.
There's the traps. She will hold up a hand as you come close and point them out to you.
All right. In that case, I will step up behind you with my halberd ready, and I will ready in action to attack anything that comes within my the range of my reach weapon.
Okay.
Bardish. I don't know. I might have said halberd. I meant Bardish.
Gotcha. You finished? Nothing
Let me check
else?
on one. Let me check on one more thing, actually.
Okay.
This is the ruler, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm finished.
Avara.
Okay. I don't need to worry about movement. I am riding my loyal steed on battle. So
That's going to be very strange to work out how that's going to happen in the turn mode, but okay.
He's a medium-sized creature.
No, it's more that it's automated, so the system's probably going to be wonky and be like, what? When I try to move you, so I'll probably set to manually move you with him.
Mm-hmm.
Because it will not let you move you on his turn.
Yep.
So.
I'm gonna use my round to cast Summon Monster 3 with my Book of Extended Summon.
Ooh, yes.
Well, far as I'm aware, you do choose a spot now.
Yep.
So it has to be something within your line of sight now. So
I'm gonna say there, and I'm gonna summon a crocodile.
Crocodile.
well, okay.
Cragbiter.
And that's a one-round action. So
Yes.
Oh, that's
My-
not it.
My eyes are gonna roll to the back of my head. I'm gonna start chanting in John Darksoul's ear.
Spooky. As long as you're able to hold on while you're casting the spell.
I am holding onto your neck.
Okay.
So if I fall, it's gonna be your fault.
Okay.
And that's it, because that's my action, right? That's a round action.
That is a full round cast.
Yeah.
As long as you have a
Yeah.
free hand, you're good to make somatic components.
Reaction here, John Darksoul to move. That's it.
Okay.
See here.
All right. Not much I can do at the moment, so it's going to be a 5-foot step. 5-foot step there.
It's not your turn currently.
Oh. Well, it said it was.
Hold up. Oy.
I think it's
probably
next
because it's because I made everybody's initiatives the exact same. So checking its fucking dexterity, I'm pretty sure that yours is going to be higher. So
If the ghoul has more than 20 dex, we're fucked.
Yeah. I think we're gonna be all okay.
There we go.
Okay,
And I think Wolof is also going to be faster. So
solid. Still can't move there.
there we go. Okay, so it should be updated properly.
Gotcha. I cannot do anything while the text is in front. Alright. Do I take
You know,
5 foot
let's
step
do
back?
castling.
Yeah. Well, if we've got adjacent initiatives, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, not quite, but close.
And then Chaotic can just move me since I've.
You're asking to move Wolf, apparently.
Yes.
His turn's after yours here, so when it's his turn, we can definitely do that.
Okay. Well, now he is stuck on top of my token, so.
That should have fixed it. You should be all right.
All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to trade 5 foot steps on our turn, and then we will both ready an action to basically do as much attacking as we can.
Ready in action to fire at something with your bow.
Yeah, and me doing the full attack if possible.
Readying is a standard action.
Well, drat. Okay.
You can do it with Overwatch style, I believe.
Yep, that's what Overwatch style does. It lets you do multiple readies on a same turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, we'll move to Wolof then. Who you might be able to select him under you. I'm not sure, but
Okay.
I wonder if you like double, triple click and it goes under. Nope. Okay.
Mm.
Something weird's going on there.
Can you send
Hold up.
back?
There we go. I fixed it.
There you go.
Tell me it's not my turn. I'm the DM. I do what I want. All right.
I think that's us.
So 25 feet of movement. That will set off readies.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Ooh.
Well, let's hear it, because I can't see anything right now.
19 hit.
It will in fact hit.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Give me a damage roll.
On it.
Emotionally.
7 points of damage.
Okay. Okay, I was just checking something. 7 points. Alright, it doesn't do that. So he should have that much left. Okay, and then 30 feet. Then, a second move action.
Hello there.
Mm-hmm.
Describe to me what happens for your trap here as he makes his reflex save.
Basically,
set
it is a
it up?
bear trap. It snaps around his ankle, and if he cannot move, if he in fact avoids it, then he will not be able to. So it's a DC 16 reflex.
He is in the non-lethal bear trap. His leg is now stuck.
Perfect. I don't think he
And-
feels any damage.
It sets off my red.
Uh-huh.
You have reach.
Yes, indeed.
God damn it.
Oh, that's a
Crit threat?
crit range.
Crit range?
Yeah,
Woo!
Give it a roll.
27 to confirm.
I'm pretty sure that confirms.
Hell yeah!
Good work, man.
How time he rolled well in this campaign. 21.
It is, in fact, dead.
Hell yeah.
Good for us.
Looking like
Nice.
a kind of squishy guys, just as long as we can hit it hard. Hell yeah.
Should run this combo more often.
If she could say something, she would, but she just smiles.
25 feet. Sees you guys over there. What is... Let me see here. What was that again? Okay. What was the perception to notice your traps?
Excellent question. Da, 20.
Okie dokes. Okay, so he's moved 25. So do either of you have knowledge religion?
No.
No on your end?
No.
Okay. He seems to notice something. 30 feet. Second move action.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I
Seems
ain't
like
getting
he
the fray
decides
here.
come around this way and then finds you. Oh, hello.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh no. Don't worry, Solar. I'm a coming.
Come and save me!
Would be Zero's turn. Let me see. Oh yeah, you guys rolled a 6. Okay.
All right, maybe I shouldn't have tossed that mummy at you. Not talking from experience.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it would have been nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I
Honestly.
wasn't good at that.
Honestly, you know what? You gotta have a character death every once in a while.
So
Keeps it spicy.
Zero spends a luck point for Run Like Hell to get plus 20 feet to his movement. That's 40 feet. 45, 50. So I thought Zero does not have a light source, so...
What race is Zero?
Human.
Oh, okay. Well,
So technically, you can't. There should, for some reason, it looks like the light's not quite reflecting in some ways like it should be. So Zero should be able to try to hit this thing, but it is in darkness, so it's going to have concealment.
yeah, so
Try to punch. Punch. Oh dear.
and then D100.
Whap.
Low bad. Misses because of the darkness.
Ah, damn it.
Would otherwise have hit, but it is dark, and he is human. There is no light looking at that specific square.
Don't worry. I'm a coming.
It is now John Darksoul's turn.
All right.
If you
Do.
want, I was going to suggest
Uh-huh.
if you delay until
Also-
after me, I can 5-foot step.
Based on things, let me check. I'm probably just gonna end up doing this as people's turns turn on. So let me check something real quick. Probably should have also happened when it left the room there, but it'll just matter when your guys' turns come around is all I'll do. So that keeps it easier on me.
Okay.
Where the fuck is this? I know it was here. There it is. Okay. Alright, that's not that bad. Okay, anyways. Continue.
Okay.
Actually, Zero should have done it when that happened, so you'll know it's a thing. So, Zero's got to make a save real quick. Because you would have known that was a thing. Ow! That was 0, so...
Ow.
I'm sure it's here somewhere. Let's see.
Alright.
No. Well, I'm surprised that is not one of the ones that they have here. Oh, there it is. 0 is currently sickened.
Oh no.
Let's just put it down to the creature that is right in front of her. Him, excuse me. Stinks to the fucking high heavens.
Alright.
Like, my fucking god, it smells like the grave next to that thing.
Okay. Chesher, I'm gonna go ahead and let you, I'm gonna delay until after you. I want you to 5-foot step to that spot.
Okay.
If you're going to delay, then we will need to update you.
Yeah.
So we're going to set your initiative after Chesh's, which is 11.
Yeah.
So we'll do... Well, now you're just going to make me play games. All right, 11.05.
And put me at 04.
Playing Price is Right over here.
Mhm. Goodness me.
So by doing that, we now have to go backwards to the other thing's turn.
Yep.
It's your turn! Your turn is coming up next! Oh wow, I'm so lucky.
Yep.
What an opportunity!
Wow, I didn't realize I got to take 2 turns.
Two move actions. Chesh, please give me a fortitude save. This thing in front of you stinks to the fucking high heavens.
Okay.
And 0 does in fact not have that knowledge, okay?
Oh, rip.
Nicely done.
Ripping pepperoni.
No!
Well... You can still attack.
You are
Okay.
sick. It's just
What
a
does-
minus 2 to everything.
-2 to everything, okay.
This thing fucking stinks.
Have I ever told you...
Your eyes are watering. And you're
Have I
feeling
ever
like
told
throwing
you...
up.
Have I ever told you about the sick bin of doom?
Oh no.
No.
Remind me to tell you about that after session.
Oh dear.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna make an attack with my Swordbreaker dagger. He's not carrying anything, I assume.
Nope. He
Has
has
nothing on-
claws.
Has nothing on his person, round his belt or anything?
He is wearing rags.
Okay. In that case, it'll just be an attack roll against the Ghast. For 23.
That will in fact hit.
Okay.
Give me the damage. The damage does not get -2. Everything else is -2. Damage is not.
Everything else is -2.
Second?
Okay.
Second is -2 to basically everything except damage.
Second...
It's like -2 to
It does
ability checks,
actually-
attack rolls.
It does actually include damage. Shaken doesn't
Never
include
mind then.
damage.
Oh, shaken is everything but damage, and then
Yeah.
sickened is everything. Okay.
In that case, he will take a single d4. And then I will 5-foot step here, and that will be my turn.
Alright.
Okay. Whoop. John Darksoul.
Alright.
So remember, when you're picking yourself up, you can press spacebar, and it will do like it does in Roll20, and do that little I'm moving and then moving and so on. So.
Ah, okay. Alright.
So you're in plate, right?
I'm trying to move, but it's not my turn.
Should be.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh well. I will go ahead and put Avara with you. I'll do that myself. So whoa. I don't know
Whoa!
what happened there.
Ah! He ran away.
Action.
All right.
Bullshit.
And I was just asking John, what are you wearing? Because I wanted to know, because that was 25 feet.
Yep. That is my full movement.
Okay. And we will
full
go ahead and put
movement.
Avara behind you. And if you would like to give me religion checks, I assume you have it.
I would. Thank you. We don't put religion in my game. All right.
So you recognize the one that's on your left as a normal ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever information you think you'd like to know about it, the most important things to know about them is that these motherfuckers, all of their attacks it is known that ghouls paralyze their targets when they hit them.
Yep.
And that their bites are dangerous and can turn even the hardiest into a ghoul themselves
All right.
after a certain length of time.
All right.
It is known that elves, for whatever strange reason, are in fact immune to the paralysis of ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
The one on the right, you understand to be a ghast, a more powerful ghoul, essentially.
Yep.
In addition, can you please give me a fortitude save as you move closer? And I'll also need Avara to go ahead and give me that fortitude save as well.
Oh no. Why am I riding my steed?
Let's see it.
You ride forward and say, I have improved senses! Oh, no, this was the worst time to have improved senses! Ah!
All right.
So, fortitude saves from both of you, please.
Oh, right.
Let's see it get through this. 31 fortitude save.
15.
You will both be fine.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hell
Plus
yeah.
21 fortitude? Really?
I have 4 multi-classes, all martial, all with
Oh.
+2 and +3 fort save.
How do you have 4 multi-classes in... 6
2 levels paladin, 1 level scale fist unchained monk, 2 levels fighter, lore warden, and 1 level blood rager. All of them have good fort save.
Okay.
Yeah,
However-
that checks out.
Fair
Also,
enough.
divine whatchamajig, divine grace for adding
the
charisma,
protection.
+5 charisma to all my saves. It's very
Fair
nice.
enough.
It's very nice. So that is my full turn. I'm going to beat my sword against my shield in a way to like draw their attention.
Alright, so for the next guy's turn. Let's see. Should have been his turn. Nope, apparently it was not his turn. Damn it. Go back.
The next one that comes up will trigger Wolf's prepared attack.
Go for it, Wolf.
Oh, well, I thought he hadn't come out yet.
I moved the correct one.
Ah, got it.
I couldn't see exactly whose turn it was. It's dark. I can't see either. So
Understood.
The ghouls have taken over the game.
Okay, it's a 15 here.
yes.
Okay. So he will also be subject to a trip attack because we've all learned well at the altar of Kai.
Hell yeah.
So give me the damage and then you can do the next one. Okay?
10 damage, and then is his CMB?
Come on. Just gonna be
16
done
to
with me?
Oh, excuse me.
Gesundheit.
He's refusing to keep track of his hit points for some reason.
Well, it's not his turn, so
Yeah, but I should still be able to update it. Well, actually, it is his turn, but... Can I just do this? No? Okay. Can I do that? Why won't you just let me do what I want to do?
Why don't you let me die?
that's vintage.
Damn.
For some reason, his max hit points are 0 for some weird ass reason. Okay, that's.
Oh, ain't that a shame?
I don't.
Is it perhaps because he's undead
No.
and therefore he has no life points?
How do you kill that which has no life?
It has no life.
Show it reality TV.
I am going to slay somebody. Okay, I'll just have to find a different way to keep track of it for now.
Slay or slay?
I'm gonna hang little jingle bells on him. Do that kind of slay.
You know.
Ooh.
No need to tell me where the exit is. That's where I came through. You know, it's a good thing John Darksoul has a helmet. He probably can smell that.
You hit it for 4. You hit the gas for 4. So. Okay. Okay. I've solved it for now. I know what it is. I didn't set their sheets up right. So. They have max hit points of 0.
Ah.
Anyways.
Oh.
Well, hang on. Did
Yes.
we
Go for the trip
did we
attack.
resolve the trip and all that?
Go for it.
I did. He was hit for 10 points, and then the trip was 16.
Hope you guys are doing all right on that other side.
We're okay.
We'll make it happen.
All right.
Don't worry, guys. You have some help coming.
As soon as we close in, I'll have. There we go.
He is prone.
Nice. And I don't think using bite attacks on ghouls has any negative effect.
Nope.
Okay.
Hmm.
30, 35, 40.
Okay. DC 16 for that trap.
He will be unable to move.
Nice.
Oh. No, probably not. Let's say I did. No, that wouldn't work like that. It's no.
2 move actions.
Well, it's more that I have combat reflexes, but it wouldn't function for like triggering an attack twice like that. How I readied it. Combat reflexes is like specifically for leaving my threatened square.
For leaving your threatened square, correct?
Yeah. I'm just
Next
musing
round.
aloud.
Totally
So
good.
if they
Right.
try to run away, then you'll get attacks of opportunity.
Right. And so, if memory serves, there are now 3 in our space now.
There are
Yes.
3 up close to you, yes.
Okay, got it.
And you have an ever-burning torch hanging at your belt.
All right.
There is one prone in front of you. There is one that is entangled in a non-lethal bear trap.
All right. Well, Bran, what do you say, north or south?
I would say the one that is already close to death. So that one.
Okay.
Prone also adds +4 to your attack bonus.
Oh,
Yep.
true. Yeah, he is prone.
For melee attacks, yes.
Right.
Then you should be at a level where you get 2, right?
That I do. So I'm going to full round him and declare these power attack.
All
Yeah.
right. The one
23.
that's on the ground, that will hit him.
All right. For 12. And iterative.
He is dead.
Below guy then. 24.
-4 because you're not. This one's not prone. However, 20
Right.
will hit.
20, there we go.
That will in fact hit.
For 13.
Nice.
Excellent. Yeah, I think we're doing good over here.
I think we're all right.
Though I will take this chance to... Okay, both these traps are triggered.
Correct.
Yep, I'll get rid of the other one.
So I will... move on up. And let me check one more thing. This is a standard action. Okay. All right, that'll be my turn.
I hate to be this person, but can you move 10 after iterative?
No, you cannot. You
yeah.
full rounded. You could
I full
5 foot
rounded,
step,
yeah.
but I'll put you back. If you want a 5 foot step, you can, but I'll go ahead and just take the dead ones and move them so that they're not a problem.
Yeah, there we go.
Sorry, Guti.
No, you're good. We haven't touched it for a month. The reminder is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
you can just hang out.
Yeah, no, I'm done. That'll be good.
Okay.
All right.
Avara, you finish bringing out the crocodile.
Yes. Go, Pepe.
Let me figure out how the fuck to do what I need to do with it.
By the way, I also have
Whoop. Big old crocodile behind you
Big
now.
old croc.
I also have augmented summoning, so he has +4 strength and con.
Okay. Hopefully he can get somewhere useful.
That's a big old croc. Don't worry, I'm going to clear the way.
And I still have my round, right?
Yep, that took your last round up until this one. You now have a full set of actions.
Eat him.
Okay.
So, because you're riding on John, that means you're going to have to make combat casting if you try to cast. Otherwise, you'll provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yes, so what I'm gonna do is instead, I'm gonna grab a ball from my bag of tricks, and I'm gonna yeet it at this guy's face.
Hell yeah.
Bag of tricks.
It's a gray bag of tricks.
A gray bag of tricks. Let's see here. This one just says bag of tricks. Wonder how I find a gray bag of tricks.
It's on the
right
page.
there.
Yeah.
Well, it says you toss it up to 20 feet away. Tossing it on his face. I'm not sure exactly what that would do.
I'm just he's technically in front of me, so I'm just like, eh.
Give me a roll. Give me a D100. So
It is a bat.
It's a bat.
you yeet a bat into his. Give me a. I'm just gonna fucking wing something. Pun completely intended. Roll a range. Give me a. Well, that would be a range. It would be a ranged attack, which also provokes actually.
Is it a range attack? I'm just like,
Range touch attack.
you know.
Because I was gonna go with a ranged touch attack, but if that's the case, then it does provoke. So
Range touch a bat.
range touch a bat, correct. So it would provoke. Do you still want to do it? Because I'm making shit up on the fly, so that's why I'm more than happy to just go back.
Sure, why not?
All right.
We're going to give the guest COVID.
So
Yeah.
if you're gonna do it anyways,
Jesus.
Do you have... So, actually, first question. Do you have... which one is it? I think it's point-blank shot? No, it's...
Precise.
Precise shot.
Definite.
Do you have precise shot?
Nope.
Okay, then your ranged touch attack will take a -4.
Yannick, I'm a goblin. I don't fight.
I could tell.
But you put yourself in this position.
I'm just a little goblin. No.
Please don't hurt me. I'm not even worth that much experience.
9 touch.
It is because you lack that much experience.
Against his touch, no. There is a bat flying around now, though, but
Woo!
it will miss
It'll
him.
just pop over to the 15-foot
Now there's
mark,
a-
and then
Now there's a bat.
Attack.
Well,
Bad attack.
it technically serves you,
it does.
Although-
it gives a flanking bonus.
not at its size.
Damn
it has
it.
to be in the same. It has to be in the same square.
Damn it!
hmm
Um,
Speaking of, is there a way to move through enemy squares?
No.
that's acrobatics checks, actually. Yes, if you
Yeah,
roll
it's a tumble.
their CMD +5, you can tumble past them. Yes.
Alternatively, just let me kill this one, and I can move. Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Okay. I'm just. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
don't worry.
so there. So, God damn it! Hold up. This is not a crocodile. It's a bat.
Okay.
One fucked up COVID bat.
The COVID bat. There you go. It's tiny. It's in the. I could literally move it into any spot of the 5-foot square. This is great. Anyways, it's there. If it flies into the square, it can flank, but
Alright.
until then,
All right.
and it will otherwise. Well, actually, I was otherwise going to have it act on Avara's turn, but it is her turn right now, so. Roll social distancing. You have to keep at least a 5-foot square between you and everyone else at all times. There is no such thing as a 6-foot space. It doesn't
Yep.
exist.
No.
Well, the bat has to fly into its space, so it would provoke an attack of opportunity, but it has to take its attack of opportunity against the throw first. So,
One or the other. It has to choose. Unless it has combat
I would say he
reflexes.
probably would attack me because I am
you
the
haven't.
most-
You would do it. Well, it has. You're the thing that provoked first, and he doesn't know what the hell you're doing. So,
Mhm.
all right. What is your AC? Ooh, I think that hits you.
Then you don't need to know.
24? You know, I have your sheet. I could just go look it up if I have to.
Do you need to look it up?
Yes.
Just take my word that hits.
All right. You will take 6 points of damage. In addition, I need 2 fortitude saving throws from you, please.
I should have built with combat in mind as well, but you know.
That's alright.
To be fair, I did build with combat in mind, but the idea that everything I fight would have weapons. Weapons that could conceivably be dropped.
Alternately, you could have been slightly less cavalier, pun, and not ridden your companion into battle and stayed on the back line where the casters are supposed to be.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay,
Let's
so
see
those
it.
are your 2 fortitudes.
Yep.
Yes.
You are paralyzed for 5 rounds. So you now have a massive fucking paralyzed weight on your shoulders, John. Let's see.
I'm
here.
gonna-
This is
I'm
just
gonna-
training for him.
I'm gonna clench my legs around his neck.
I am
just-
so...
He's like, "Hur!" And you just freeze in place with your thighs wrapped
my
around your
God.
neck.
Yeah.
Good thing he's wearing armor.
Yes. Yes, good thing I'm wearing armor and you have a very low strength score.
Yes.
And as for the other fortitude save, we'll see what happens when it comes to it.
Oh wait, no bullshit of what it comes to it. What is gonna happen? Yeah,
The bat is going to fly into its square, which actually provokes from the other ghoul.
Ooh.
The Crocobat.
Crocobat, yes. The Crocobat is flying around.
Should bring that to Keonan. Crocobats.
Crocobat.
Lesser known cousin of the Chocobo.
It will, in fact, miss the bat. Okay?
Yes.
The bat will fly there just so it can flank, but it otherwise really does not like the undead. So it's not going to try to do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
What is Pepe's going to
And
do?
the crocodile, I don't know what it's going to do because it can't really fit anywhere. Because y'all are in the way.
Yep.
And it can't reach anything through you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically
second.
you're in John's space. So it can vaguely squeeze right here
It can.
and try to snap past, but it's going to take squeezing penalties.
That's fine.
It's going to try to snap at the ghast. So I'm assuming it's just a normal
If
ass
I-
crocodile.
If I might
He
request, smite.
He does have. These are his stats, chaotic for you, because this is the summon creature crocodile stats.
Smite.
Okay,
please.
not an actual crocodile.
Yep, and he also has +4 to strength and con.
Boop.
So he has more. He has like 28 or 30 HP now instead.
Ready your 20 tabs like any other summoner coward.
Once per minute, a crocodile may sprint. I do not
can,
want
of
to see a
course.
sprinting crocodile.
Oh yes.
So it will attempt to smite it.
Are these those famous American crocodigators I've heard about, all the way
Mhm.
from Florida?
Mm,
Oh, imagine a crocodile that can run like a hippo. That would be
that'd
terrifying.
be horrible.
Don't go to Louisiana.
Yeah. All right.
Went to Disney World once.
That's gonna be a +3 to his attack roll, so that's a 28.
No, not to his attack roll.
Uh,
I'm reading the stat. It says +0 from his charisma, but then it adds its hit die to the damage.
okay, fair enough.
Yes.
25.
Smiting is charisma to attack rolls and level to damage.
Right.
And it also has a grab.
If that even will matter in a second. So
Hmm.
it's going
Go,
to be.
Pepe. Avenge me.
Well, also there's the squeezing penalties, but even with the squeezing penalties, I'm pretty sure that would have
That's
succeeded.
gonna hit.
so.
Yeah.
He's standing up like a cartoon alligator. There we
Snapping
go.
over your head.
Yeah.
It can also make a
Num.
grapple check.
Yep. Oh, he also has a death roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
It said.
Oh, hey, there you go. Woo! It's just.
I think I underestimated the fight. Anyways, Bran, your turn.
Well, the ghast is taken care of, so I don't need to worry about that. So I'm just going to pump this one in front of me full of fucking arrows.
Pop, pop, pop.
Ah!
Pat, pat.
Tap is for pincushion.
Okay, so this is going to be it's a 17 to hit to start.
That will hit. Give me some damage.
Okay, so this is going to be a multi-attack first. So just going to roll that dice twice. 1 and 2. That should just take care of the problem.
That's the many shot, right?
Yep. Sorry, that's the word I meant, yes. So that's
Eat 'em.
21 for the first attack. And then iterative attack against the one way back at the back there.
And I'm sure you're within range, so
Oh, yes, 110 feet, so it shouldn't be an issue.
this one is next iterative, or are you also rapid shot?
No, just many shot like normal. Well, so much for that.
Sometimes you guys terrify me.
Would you like to roll another d20 for me?
Yeah. Fucking thing.
Just a d20.
Yeah, no, I know.
Just a normal miss.
Nice. All right, so I got the first two and then missed that one. That is the end of my anything.
Okay. Wolof.
Okay. Since the text gets out of the way, that is not what I wanted. .50 of movement, so bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Flanking attack.
Yep.
Rolls a 1.
Give me your d20.
Rolls a 9.
I don't actually know what the table is. I don't have it. Do you have it, Wooten? Can you give it to me?
9 is, for natural weapons is a regular miss.
Okay. Then you're fine.
Getting them out of the way now. But hey, guess what, Chesh?
What's up?
I'm flanking now.
Oh!
Whoa,
yeah.
what happened there? Oh, it skipped the dead one's turns. Okay.
Neat.
It's Zero's turn. Zero can see this thing this time, so punchy punchy.
Plop, plop.
Oh, Zero Samar?
No, but he knows how to throw a punch in a fight. He can knock an undead out.
He can defend himself.
He chose to sit there and do an unarmed build alongside the sleuth detective, so...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, assume probably would have done dragon style earlier, so dragon style. So...
Nice.
10 damage. And, checking something.
If it's not dead yet, I would suggest Zero make
That?
a 5-foot step. That way. So that
And
Chesh can
then-
move up.
Well, there is no space for a 5-foot step. But,
Is there not? Right there?
Where?
Right there.
Well, yeah, through an enemy space.
That's
Yeah,
You can 5-foot step there without issue. That's technically not an enemy space. If it's on the corner like that.
It is, in fact, its turn now, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just going to have it roll randomly to see which direction it decides to go.
All right.
Okay. Okay. I guess it thinks the crocodile's a yummy snack.
Yum yum yum.
Okay.
Yum,
Probably
yum.
the one you would prefer it to go after, to be fair. So
Yum yum yum.
that's what the roll said. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
It sees meat and it wants to eat. And it is the biggest target.
It is the
and
biggest
it's
source of
squeezing,
meat.
so it's easy to hit.
The scary thing is that it recognizes it, and that means it's eaten one before. That
Balls
means
of,
there's crocodiles down here.
balls of steel, brain of oatmeal.
So the crocodile's AC, okay.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
its
he's
hit
not
points, okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. So we're gonna roll. Okay, and then one more.
Mm.
14 total damage to the crocodile.
Mm.
Okay. And then a couple of the only one that matters. Crocodile's fine. That's the only one that matters for the croc. Okay.
Big.
Chesher.
All right. Am I still sickened?
Yes.
Yep.
Am I flanking?
Yes.
Okay. in
With
that,
0 technically from the corner to corner, yes.
Yep.
okay. In that case, I'm gonna try and whack it with my swordbreaker dagger again.
Give it a chance, so the flanking will otherwise negate the
Oh,
Natural 20!
roll again to confirm.
confirming.
Get it, girl.
25.
Give me that crit damage.
Hell yeah, crit.
What's a swordbreaker
Okay.
dagger's crit?
Yeah.
It is just ×2.
Okay.
I always feel like daggers should get more. Just I don't know why. Just because they're daggers, and you know.
Yeah, they're just like the rest of the sword line. They do 19 to 20 / ×2.
Yeah.
Don't even do 19 to 20. Just natural 20.
It's because swordbreakers do something else. Anyways, continue.
Anyway.
So double
it's gonna
damage
be-
other than the sneak attack.
Other than the sneak attack, yeah. So that's just gonna be 2d4 plus 3d6. $20 damage.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, there it
Hey.
goes.
Stab it.
There it goes.
Combat is over.
All right.
Chesher-
Immediately following combat ending, I'm going to use lay on hands on Avara here.
Mm-hmm.
Get you some.
The crocodile will disappear after a few rounds, as will the crocobat.
Yeah.
The
six-
bat actually stays there for 10 minutes.
Oh, well, you have a bat flying around that might do things if you want it to.
Yeah.
It's a bat.
It's bad.
So that's healing 6 hit points of damage to Avara.
Yep.
Back
Can't-
up to your 34.
Can't do anything
Um,
about them paralyzed, but that'll.
For about a half a minute, she remains paralyzed. But after about that half a minute, the paralysis wears off.
In that
Shoveling,
time,
kicking corpses out of the way, walking down the
Are you all
hallway.
right? Are you alright, Avara?
Wading through them.
It looked like a nasty hit that you took.
Yep.
God.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm gonna real quick do a heal check on her, just to
Go right ahead. Because you, of course, made your religion check, so you know
Yeah,
that it's
yeah.
probably a good idea to double check that wound.
So 10 on my heal check to try and identify.
With a 10, I'll just use the DC of the thing itself as the way to tell. You're not sure whether it set in on her or not.
Do I
Okay.
need to roll any saves right now?
Not right now.
No,
Well,
not right now.
well, it looks like you took a nasty hit, but I can't tell if it's onset anything. We'll check you later on.
You made
next
your
week.
religion check. You know that bite
Yeah, I know.
has a chance of having done something. So
Yeah.
I can't identify anything right now, but we'll check you once we go above ground.
Do I need to be worried about anything?
Oh no, nothing to worry about. You just turn into a ghoul after a while.
I'm still on your shoulders, you fuck!
I know.
That's when she starts beating your helmet. And you're, what the fuck?
Oh
Don't
look, it's
worry.
starting already. Cracks
Don't worry.
knuckles.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Cheshire's gonna just quickly look to you guys.
Mhm.
Those things, they weren't
people, were they?
They were most definitely people.
Not anymore.
What?
She looks a little taken aback.
John being
Well-
an absolute shit stirrer.
Well, ex-people, they were once human, but they were dead. Or
They were once human.
Right.
She kind of looks at her dagger and kind of like seems a little bit more relieved.
actually, is any of those corpses still in good condition?
All of them have. They mostly took bludgeoning and piercing damage, so mostly holes in them. But
Looks at the collection of corpses we made on the east side.
Our little embankment.
So the good thing, guys, is that we have now a collection of witnesses, and I can ask them a few questions.
Are you able to use that ability on ghouls?
I mean, they are dead again.
I might just pull
I
the
suppose
Baldur's
so.
Gate and say that corpses don't like to talk to their killers.
Oh.
It seems willing to speak.
But not to you.
Oh, well, you know, it's a good thing I didn't kill him.
Yeah.
If you say so. You were involved. Come on.
Okay, this guy's self.
Does it work like that?
It does
Okay.
work like that.
If it doesn't, I mean, if it doesn't recognize you, do you have
yeah.
disguise self? Do you want to use it?
Okay.
That is
I mean-
actually kind of hilarious.
And my noose ties a little tighter today.
Do you,
Oh
in
my
fact,
God.
have it and want to do that, or no?
I did not have this guy's self.
Okay.
Well, does Zero have? Oh, right, no spells.
Zero does not have spells.
Right.
Hang on.
Does he
hang
have
on,
a
let's-
disguise kit?
We're not spending
Maybe.
like 40 hours right now.
I
Nah.
I can tell
I
you
have a
they
hat
won't
of
have any
disguise.
information. So,
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
was trying to speak up.
I was just going to... It would be a theological discussion that we do not have time for at the moment if we're trying to
Right.
move on.
Yeah.
So I will
Yeah.
save that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Speaking of, thank you. I forgot to turn on the timer.
Yeah.
Proceeding
How the time's
forward
going.
then?
To be fair, combat happened very quickly. So
It did.
So, we are waiting for the main host to show up.
Well, first we're going to explore a bit more.
Mhm.
Oh, right.
Make sure there's not anything else waiting for us.
That being said,
Look off your helmet.
Making sure that there's nothing waiting for us.
I mean, I do have a bat now. He can be our mind scannery.
You want to play Minesweeper
I love
with a
it.
bat?
You know, when
Mhm.
you used to send a canary in a mine shaft.
I don't know if it really acts like a familiar, does it?
it does serve him, but it doesn't have like a. It's like a trained animal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And once it's gone, it vanishes forever.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Question is, would you know?
Yeah, you know about your magic item, so
Oh, okay. Very
you know
good.
you can tell it to go places, so it'll go flying down the corridor,
Mhm.
and then you're not sure what happens to it after that because you can't hear it. It's very quiet, little tiny critter. So
Question.
Right.
Would a
Answer.
bat be able to track? Do bats have the ability to track?
No, but
Uh-huh.
I can toss the ball a few more times to see if we can get anything that can, because I can either get a dog, a rat, or a weasel, which I'm sure those all can track things.
Hmm.
all I will do is remind you guys that one of the problems that Wolof was going to have with tracking is the fact that the fucking place stinks,
Yeah.
and it's
Alright.
very hard, if not impossible, to track something specific
Right.
under all the stench.
Oh right, we already
Yeah.
have a dog, right?
Yeah, we already.
Yeah,
have the
He's
dog.
standing next to
How,
it.
how dare you?
Jesus Christ!
My goodness me!
Really getting into that empty-headed goblin headspace today. aren't we?
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
Jesus.
you should know me well enough by now to know that that's always been me. I've
No.
always
Oh no! Shush.
Actually,
Anyway,
Cygnus is
I-
bringing up a very important thing. I'm checking real quick. It just says dead creature, but eh.
Yeah.
I thought it might be humanoid, but no, it's not. It's creature.
Yeah.
For what?
Right.
Speak with the dead, or
Speak with
Yeah.
dead. Yeah.
well, anyway, if you guys are all ready, Chesh will move forward. She is in stealth.
Mm-hmm.
So the answer I'll give you, Cygnus, because of the way we've changed Speak with Dead here, is that it creates a shadowy image of the thing you're casting it on, so you would get the undead creature.
Well, that just sucks. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Well, the undead is not, in fact, the person it was before, right?
Mhm.
So
Fair enough.
That's true.
So that I guess you'd say that spirit had already moved on and is doing
Mhm.
whatever it does in this version of the setting.
Mm-hmm.
well, if the corpse has any knowledge, especially because ghouls are not necessarily unintelligent, they're just very feral.
Yeah.
So they might be able to speak short words, but that's about all you'll get out of them.
I thought ghouls were actually like sub 3 int, and then ghasts were the ones that actually had a score.
it depends on
Intelligence
the...
13 on a ghoul.
It depends on the
Really?
yeah, because
Yeah.
ghouls and ghast are quite intelligent actually.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're just-
That's what
They're just
that's
not.
what makes them.
They're just fairly. I don't know. I always
that's-
describe
They're
them as
just
very
always
feral.
hungry.
Yes, they are more feral vampires, pretty much.
Mhm.
Hallway
Understood.
calls.
Gonna do a trap check just for the sake of it.
Sure.
Oh no, that's the bat.
Yep, the bat.
It looks like a crocodile. Okay, I got scared. Guess I'll pat the crocobat as I go by.
Mm-hmm. Avara, come along.
Unstrangled shoulders.
Trap
Where
checking
am I?
again.
Where are you?
Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm going to wait for Braneth.
Okay.
I did not have enough time to try and grab something because I forgot up until this point. Especially here in the dark, sitting there, you don't actually see what you see. You see the pig head,
I see the pig head.
and with
Right.
several bites taken out of it.
God damn.
Oof.
Series of bad rolls.
I'll let you know if you see anything. As it stands,
Recogni-
nothing.
Recognize that head? She points down here.
Okay. Yeah, she nods. I assume it's the same one.
It
Right.
very much looks like the head that he may well. From this distance, it looks like the one that the killer may have been carrying.
Mm.
Gonna do one more roll for. Oh, look at that.
Hey.
You get it, of course.
So that is another roll for trap checking as we head down this corridor. Chaotic.
Okay.
Okay. And we're still in stealth.
Zero, where
Someone
are
else to
you?
piss on.
Zero's there.
Ah,
You're the one in
okay.
control of Zero. I don't know what you want.
Oh no, I'm
Oh,
not.
I think
You
I
should
am.
be.
That's Goody.
Oh, okay. Well, either way. Somebody's in control of Zero.
Right.
This room seems fairly empty. It seems as though there are bones and bits of meat strewn about. With that high perception check, I'll give you just looking at the way the bones are scattered, you can kind of tell where these ghouls would normally just spend their time sitting.
Mm.
Almost like
Okay.
they built tiny little nests for themselves out of the bones.
Interesting. Okay. I'd like to ignite my detect evil and focus it on this little altar here.
And I'm gonna do
This,
same with
This room in particular, that's not there.
Oh,
It is an
okay.
otherwise empty room.
Okay. Okay.
I
fair
apologize.
Yeah, no worries.
It is otherwise an empty room,
Okay.
with the pig head in the middle, not completely eaten.
Okay.
It's a very big pig, too.
Well then
Like
I'll
he was a
just
big boy.
general detect evil then. Just a quick sweep of the room.
Nothing in particular in this room.
Okay.
All right.
Were there any entranceways round your side, Bran?
Not that I saw.
I don't think I saw any either.
You know how I know this is evil? The room is shaped
How?
like the Mickey Mouse head.
Mickey Mouse.
You know,
Oh my god.
Oh, you figured out the secret!
I'm the
Oh my
murderer.
god.
Steps out from the shadows. I should have known you would have figured it out!
And you thought Skolas was bad!
Just wait!
Somebody said the door of darkness.
You see, the time has finally come for us to purchase the rights to the Champions of Nertor canon.
Oh, fuck me. I was going to say, just for doing the voice, you've got a copyright strike within the next 30 seconds.
Yeah. Is this a wall here,
Hot
Chaotic?
dog! Yes.
Okay.
Would you like to
Right.
check said wall?
I'll
Not
check
anymore.
said wall. I'll go ahead and check the wall.
I will do so as
The
well.
actual wall.
There it is.
Hey.
This appears to
30.
be a solid wall.
Okay.
AKA me saying that I chopped off a portion of the map.
Fair enough.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Retroactively, if it's okay with everyone, when we were back down in this room down here, would it be alright if we spent a minute of time so I could use one of my abilities?
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
Squad commander, spend a minute talking out plans in case we run into this guy or anything else any more fucked up things down below for us.
Mm-hmm.
And for the next hour, you all have outflank.
Yes.
Very nice.
+4 instead of +2 when flanking.
Hell yeah.
I
Yep.
believe.
Nice.
And
And a trigger on crits.
yep, trigger an attack of opportunity whenever someone flanking with you crits.
Nice.
Very nice.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, continue on with what you would like.
Well, since we know this area is empty, do you want to go back and check out that book?
Similar to Guti, I just like to do one perception check for that whole room, just in case. Just in case there's
This
anything
room
with
back here?
bones. Yeah.
If you'd like to do one more.
Okay.
Ooh.
35. That is an alarming number of dice.
Scattered amongst the bones, you will find 7 gold pieces, 19 silver pieces, and 6 copper pieces.
Hey,
Okay.
a little bit of a,
Frank,
a little bit of an extra payday.
I'll hand them to Cyrille for distribution later.
All right, so that was among those numbers. It was 7 gold.
7 gold, 19 silver pieces, and 6 copper pieces.
All right,
Scattered amongst the bones, many of which do look very human. Or humanoid, at the very least.
Mhm.
I will hang on to them
Yeah.
until Chesh steals them from. Until we get out of this dungeon.
Knowledge
keep
local
your-
looks at skull. Yes, this one's definitely an elf skull. How do you know? I'm a ranger.
I probably hunted this one.
Fuck. Well, you know what the
Yeah.
worst part is? I mean, I looked up the rule set after we had that conversation, and it's like, yeah, you don't have to roll anything. It's just instinctual. And
I'm more
Boy,
than
does that
happy
have
that when they are when they're disguised, I'm happy to make it so it's like, you still have to figure it out, but you get your favorite enemy bonus that I add secretly in case you find out, like through a
Yeah.
sense
Right.
motive check.
Yeah, that's what I
so,
do.
right.
Looked a little shaken up after that bout, kid. Everything all right?
I've never really seen creatures like that before, and, well, you might find it hard to believe, but some of us aren't actually okay with killing people.
From you, no. I believe as much.
Avara.
Oops.
Over here.
I control one and I lose sight of the other. All right, you two, hold hands.
No.
Not you. Shut up.
No, I need my hands free.
Gotta have
The bat's just hanging out. The croco bat's
hands.
just hanging out. So you all still hear the distant sounds of the sewage splashing along as it goes, the stench not nearly so bad in this dry section. The walls are covered in skulls with various bits of jewelry, some rings on teeth, some necklaces on still intact spines on some.
What would you need me to roll to determine how old these things are, how long they've been here?
I would probably say heal checks. It's essentially a weird mix of actually administering healing and knowledge about bodies and anatomy.
Knowledge.
Forensics.
Knowledge
A little bit.
forensics.
Yeah.
Question, chaotic.
Answer, Ebony.
Can I roll Goblin? I mean, appraise to see the worth of
The jewelry?
many of. Yes.
Sure.
And that
With
was
a
nice.
I do see. The 19. So you roll the appraise. In the meantime, with the 19 heal check, some of these skulls are certainly older than others.
Okay.
As you are looking at them closer, you see that some of them have numbers written on their foreheads, carved into their foreheads.
And how big are those numbers?
Large enough, legible.
I actually
They're not
mean
like really
numerically.
big. Oh,
Okay. Are we talking hundreds, thousands, dozens?
you find numbers up to 4 digits,
Jesus.
but it doesn't seem to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're just kind of like almost scattered. Like there's not any specific pattern.
Okay.
Maybe not numbering victims, but something else? Age, maybe?
No,
4
4
digits?
digits.
4 digits?
Yeah,
That,
I'm
that
thinking
could be an
it-
elf.
I'm thinking it is victims, but they are just not organized.
And for Avara, 36, the pieces in this room range from really cheap copper rings to at least one piece you're pretty sure has a very perfect opal in it that's probably worth somewhere in the range of 50 gold pieces if you were to take it.
I'm gonna just nudge to John Darksoul if he can approach to that piece, so I can.
Hey Paladin, can you take this piece for me?
And just evaluate it with my hands.
Well, let's see here.
In my pocket.
Yes.
I'm going to step across the threshold.
Okay. The room
which-
feels oppressive to you.
Yes, very oppressive. I imagine it's like right here because of the angle that we were
There's
at.
somewhere in the room, yeah.
Yeah. We'll just
Actually,
there.
I'm gonna tell John Darksoul, there's no use in letting them keep all of this stuff, so maybe we can make better use of it later on. And I'm just gonna tell him to, get me like around it and get as much shit as I can.
Avara.
Yes.
These should be returned to the families of the deceased.
Of course.
That was the plan.
You can't see it. You can't see it, but you know his eyebrow is raised very dubiously at you.
If there is
It
a
starts
way
to clip through his
retrieve-
helmet how high up it
If
is.
there is a way to retrieve stolen goods to their owners, I will make sure that they see their way home. If not, we will make sure that these are evenly split among ourselves. And better to be in our hands than in the hands of a person who raises ghouls for as pets.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wager all the money. Just hand it to me. That that you're going to follow through on that. He says half jovially.
Mm-hmm.
Puff cheeks. I'm gonna hand you all but one gold piece, which I'm gonna strap to my dress again.
Strapped to your dress.
Yes.
Well, it's in the form of necklaces and rings and all that. It's not specifically gold, so.
I'm gonna just the tiniest one I can find. I just put it there.
Okay. Well, while you guys are doing that, what would everyone else like to do?
At the risk of doing something very stupid, I would like to take a look at this altar and book.
Okay. The altar is a fairly simple stone platform. Seems to have been built out of the bricks that make up the sewer system. There is a small... What's the word I'm looking for? Small, very plain cloth over the top of it, which the book lays on top of, closed.
Now, I don't have detect magic or anything, so I'm going to wait for John et al. To be done with what they're doing. And maybe, gesture them over and say, she's got paper.
Okay.
Safe to read, question mark?
Mm-hmm.
I did not detect anything off of the book. I detected it off of the altar itself. Be careful, but I believe the book to be safe and mundane.
She gives you a firm nod. And I will go ahead and take a look at the book.
Okay, so I will give it to you. Let's see here. Oh, I can just give you the artwork here. And then I'm pretty sure that I can... Let's see here. I believe that by making you the owner, Cygnus, you should be able to look at it now.
Okay.
As you sit there and pick it up, go ahead and tell me what you're doing otherwise.
Well, making you the owner is certainly an ominous turn of phrase for this horrible necromantic book.
That one's more to do with the mechanics of how this fucking game,
Yeah.
the actual game works. That's all I mean. If you look under items, you should be able to see it now. So, although if you're opening it up, let me know. If
I
you
just did.
Okay, so you opening it up, you'll hear a light tinkling. Ding, 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 and then it stops.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Yeah, me either.
I
She's
don't
gonna.
Anybody
like
with
that.
spellcraft want to roll spellcraft?
Yes.
Go ahead and give it a roll.
She's gonna whistle. In the meantime, she's gonna whistle to everybody else and hello, there's noise.
$13.
I don't think that's enough. Anybody else have spellcraft or knowledge? I'll take knowledge arcana with a higher DC.
This is knowledge arcana.
0 has knowledge arcana. I think 0 might still have spellcraft too. Actually, let me check. Yes, actually, 0 does have has spellcraft. Since he's still in the room. Okay, so Avara didn't understand it, but 0 did. That was the sound of an alarm spell going off.
Yep.
Probably to alert the ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Otherwise,
possibly-
go ahead.
or possibly our friend.
Yeah, speaking of, Chesh, upon hearing that, will look to see if she hears any movement from the entranceway.
You can give me a perception check.
Will be a 19.
Okay. You do not hear anything specific beyond the wall.
Okay.
Otherwise, you have the item. So
So I see the names that are here. I'm gonna rip this page out
okay.
if I can.
Yes, easily.
Fair enough. Pocket that. I'd like to take a look at the first set of names and see how far back they date.
It's currently 1505.
Mm-hmm.
50 years ago was when 55 years ago is when the champions fought and defeated Morgalla.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been
1450.
1450. Yeah.
Brings up timeline.
The names in this book, the earliest one that you find, seems to be written the year 1430.
Okay. Which coincides with those halfling legends.
Each of them either has a name or that short description, a date. Some have numbers, some don't.
All right. John. She's going to turn to you. She's going to show you this. When she's done, she's going to pull out a little bit of tinder, hold that in one hand, hold the book in the other, look at you questioningly. The implication being, do we keep this, or do I burn it?
I'll turn to Zero.
Zero would make the suggestion that it's evidence and that we should keep it.
Yeah.
We should definitely keep this. If
If we're
nothing
worried
else,
about the book itself, we could always transcribe it.
Yes.
Yeah.
If nothing else, additionally, if we wish to do any further scrying, this is another piece of, presumably, his possessions.
Other than just having his blood, you now also would in fact have a possession, close possession of said creature. I believe having multiple does in fact stack.
Yeah, it does.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, if nobody has any concerns, I will pocket that.
Go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. What was the year on it? Sorry.
1430.
1430 was the earliest.
Okay.
So 20 years before the champions.
Also, 3 years before Astraeus was born.
Oh.
It was all their fault. It's them.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I put everyone's birth dates in the timeline I made.
No, you're good. You're good.
And chaotic, does the name Alaric Smith mean anything? To me.
Seems like to you probably a human name.
Okay.
The first name being probably from what would the right term be? Names that you would hear in Nartor, right? So Nartorian names. And Smith, probably their profession, most likely. Most of the time, last names like that will just be the person's profession, such as the tailors in town that you guys met. Their last name is, in fact, also their profession.
Sure. I more meant, do I recognize the name as having been necessarily spoken about anywhere, or...
Would you like to make a knowledge local?
I would be happy to. And we are not rolling 1d200.
I rolled 145.
29.
Knowledge nobility could also have been helpful, so to speak, but in this case, it's not any, in terms of at least a common person, it's not any specific person you've heard of.
Okay, so no rules
Not within-
about murders or...
Nothing within the city, no.
Okay. Interesting. All right, so I've got the book, I've got the page ripped out from that in case one is stolen and the other is not. What do we say about breaking this evil fucking altar?
Cracks knuckles. Cracks knuckles.
Gonna take a big step back and let the frontliners in.
I'm going
As
to.
long as you guys are okay with creating more noise.
I'm going to very gingerly pick up Avara from under the shoulders and just set her down next to me. Right over here. Steps forward with Cyrille.
Yada does he?
Yada yada does it.
Your days.
Yeri
And
yeri
with,
days.
And with some well-placed blows, you guys are able to crack the thing apart. It is made out of brick and mortar.
Mhm.
So, with a few well-placed strikes and a little bit of time, you can crack the altar to pieces.
Good.
Does that aura fade as a result?
Time to find out.
Using Detect Evil, there is no evil detected in the room anymore.
Yeah, baby.
Excellent.
Good. I was afraid I was gonna have to piss on it.
I mean, you can always.
What is with you people?
What do you mean, you people?
I mean, you people.
I mean, you people, I'm incredibly racist.
He's a dwarf. We've been over this.
Yes.
I mean, you people derogative.
Listen, I'm going to show you the favored enemy sheet. All right? You want to take a
It
look?
grows every single day.
Oh my god.
I love that implication.
Bran
My
just
favorite
eventually
enemy.
gets to a point in her life where she's hauling around a piece of she's hauling around a single roll of toilet paper.
Oh damn.
It's a long list.
All right. So, I will actually want to bring a small sample of this altar because it was owned by this person back with us as well.
Clever, yes.
That'll be another thing of his possession.
You will pick up a brick, and you now have a brick from the altar in your inventory.
I will grab brick from the altar and also altar scrying. And also I'd like to grab one of these skulls then. Is there one that says number 1?
Would you like to give me a perception check and probably about 15 minutes of searching?
Are you guys fine with that?
Yeah.
I will assist. If you're sticking around, I will assist.
All right.
Yep, I'm gonna assist as well to see if we can.
Find me number 1.
There's your 1.
It's still a +2 on the assist.
It's still a plus.
Hey.
For the minutes,
That's funny.
10, 15. Given 15 minutes of searching, you will not find a skull that is marked 1.
Hmm.
The lowest one number you'll find specifically is 33.
Well, we'll grab 33 then.
Okay.
Little bit of wrenching from the wall. You now have the skull in your hand.
All right. I will put that.
It is only the top portion of it, and it looks like the head was cracked in.
Uh-huh. We'll go ahead and grab that and take that with us.
All right.
Another pluses to scrying, guys.
Yep.
All right. What are you guys up to?
I am muting myself while I write all this down.
Fair enough.
No worries.
Well,
I-
Chesher would like to go back and check that one entranceway we didn't go through
Yeah.
back in the thing.
Where the rats were.
Not where the rats were. I swear there was another one.
Oh, okay.
Because we were going down a hallway and then we saw there was this revolving thing here.
Right.
And
Okay.
then we chose to go through that instead of proceeding forward. I don't think we checked what was at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
I can give you the answer that you will just find more pipes.
More pipes.
Yes, there's nothing specific down that way. That
Okay.
one just to save time.
Okay. In that case, we can go and try and follow the rats.
Do you think you'll find them at this point?
We could always.
Well, we don't
search,
know where they're
kind of
going.
Whether we could always just kind of search the area that they were just kind of hanging out. See if they left anything behind. Any potential.
Yeah, well, the problem really is that we don't know where they were going.
Yeah. That wall that you searched up to the north, that's it. Does that that didn't really reveal anything, did it?
That was just a normal wall. It was a thick wall.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Hmm.
Would you guys like to head back up to the surface at this point for now?
Well, if he's not here, I think the only thing we can really do is try and scry him again.
Yeah.
Unless you otherwise think you know who it could be and where they might be. And that's all I'll say. Otherwise, I'm gonna just take you guys and put you together.
Okay.
Well,
I don't have anything quite yet. But
did that book reveal anything?
I don't know if you could see it, so I've posted it to the chat here. I mean, maybe I'm overthinking this. Like, I checked the inside cover. Does it have, property of such and so on it?
No,
Okay.
it does not.
if only.
Happens to belong to this person with specific name, age, size, eye color. It's my whole
Well-
ID. I just have it taped on the inside.
Third one from the bottom definitely confirms it's a kill tally.
Mm-hmm.
Kids these days always worried about that KD ratio.
God.
Always,
Well, you
always,
know, I parse 100 in every week.
always focusing on the KD ratio, never caring about the assists.
Exactly.
Warthog drivers of the world unite.
Yes, exactly.
Woo!
You can always check into one of these other names, maybe.
Those what I was gonna say. You could probably, maybe if you checked into enough of them, find a link between all of them.
Mm-hmm. This is
Was there
our
was there
this is our
someone
links.
they all knew? Yeah.
Question.
Answer.
Well, it's another day, right?
You guys have just gone over to midnight. Yes, it is in fact midnight of the next day, which I think that there we go.
No, but I mean, have I used divination toward this day, or?
Far as I'm aware, you
yes.
still need to rest.
Yes. you
Yeah,
did.
we've still been going.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Yeah, that's why I was gonna. Because if I hadn't, we could maybe use that as well.
Mhm.
Alas, yeah. I think we're done here.
One more question about the book. You see these little scratches after these last two names, Kevin and Raticus.
Mhm.
Does that seem significant at all? Those dots and dashes?
Would you like to give me a linguistics check?
Sure, I can try. I don't think I have anything in that.
I could try. I do.
Okay, in that case, she'll point them out to you and say, just make
Alright.
a
Can I-
hand gesture as though, are they significant?
She will attempt.
Can I assist, or does that need to be a trained thing?
It does need to be trained, actually.
Okay.
All right. Chesh will attempt to linguistic.
I will otherwise go ahead and move you guys back to the main city map.
Shoot.
All right.
24.
24.
The significance you seem to find is that any actual written names have a number on them. Any that don't do not have numbers associated with them.
Okay.
It seems that these two are named but do not have a number associated with them.
Interesting. Okay.
And in fact, the dots and dashes is actually meant to represent like a very, very rough scribble.
Hmm.
Okay.
One could imagine with the pen very heavily pushed against the page.
Is there any way I can make out what it was intending to say?
It looks like a scribble. A very
Okay.
rough and perhaps angry scribble.
Hmm.
Might
Interesting.
imply that they were done hastily.
Mhm. And they got caught. Or like they're
For getting out, we will
investigated.
move you guys another 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You guys are otherwise at the little dot down here by the fishmongers.
All right.
Okay.
That is where you come back out.
Hmm.
All right.
By the way, retroactively, could I say I want to do something?
Before you leave, sure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I want to leave something of myself in there.
That seems hazardous.
Um,
You're
I'm
gonna
just gonna,
leave. So
like,
you're gonna leave something
rip-
so he can scry you in turn.
Yes, I
I want him to
I-
find me.
I want him to find us.
I
Yes.
don't.
I will strongly advise against this. What are you wanting to? Why?
Same.
Why are you wanting to leave a item there?
Not to mention,
Because
it's
well,
not going to be that stupid.
my train of thought is no, it's him thinking he can surprise us maybe,
No.
and it will be easier if he comes to us than if we have to keep looking for him.
I don't like that idea because we've already destroyed the altar. We've already stolen the jewelry and the skull and whatnot, and the book.
Not to mention the
He
alarm
know-
that went off.
Yeah, and the alarm that went off. We don't know if that was for the ghouls or if it was to alert him.
Yeah.
We know that he knows that if and when he gets there, he knows it's going to be us.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
we don't need to give him any further resources to track us down.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Gotcha.
We don't want him to have access to scrying. That
Yeah.
is- yeah.
Especially
Also-
if he's an assassin and he gets all of the assassin bonuses, the less time that he can spend looking at us
Mhm.
and studying us, the
Mhm.
better.
Yeah, I think as much as I would like to try and draw him out, he will take us by surprise.
Right.
He just will. It's him.
So we'll be setting up watches when we get back to Zero's place tonight, I think.
Yes, we
Yeah.
will.
Here's an idea.
Mm.
Fake my death, and then copycat everything else.
What?
Hold on, guys. Elaborate plan. Fake my death.
I don't get it.
Goodness.
Convince the killer that he killed someone. It's genius.
Somebody is copying him, and he's going to get jealous, and it'll make him come looking for them.
Yeah. Additionally,
Yeah, that's the chaotic evil option.
Yeah.
additionally,
Or-
now,
No,
now
chaotic
that-
evil option is idea. We kill someone.
Just
God.
copycat kill, yeah.
We start taking over his turf.
We'll be better assassins than him. He'll come after us.
Jesus.
God.
We're not gonna let you kill anyone else because we're gonna get to them first.
Oh, I see the dark urge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are going to head back to Zero's?
Yep.
This will be 45 minutes of time from where you are. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get there,
Good. When we get there.
The place is on fire and Lantern Boy has been strung up from a light pole out front.
Oh no.
Oh,
Good.
not
The-
quite,
no.
but
and the orphanage exploded. There we go.
when you get there, there are claw marks on the front door, spelling out the words, "I know your faces."
Ooh.
Well,
Well, Ebby, I guess you're getting what you want.
well, he did my job for me, I guess.
No
well,
need
in
to
that
leave
case,
anything
we
there.
know it's somebody we've talked to already.
I mean, he would have
What
seen
you
us
guys
during
thinking?
the chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He says
Technically,
he
we
knows our
did talk
faces,
to
not our
him.
names.
Technically, yeah, we did talk to him. So,
Yeah.
Well, it's time to get some disguises. John Darksoul, you're gonna get rid of the helmet.
no.
Never.
I can
No.
disguise. I have a hat of disguise, so I'll be fine if we do need me to do any, thing like that.
Speaking of, do you sleep with the helmet on?
Like, anytime he goes to bed, he puts on his PJs and everything, but the helmet's still on.
The
He has
helmet.
like a
teddy
little.
bear.
He has like a little mini pillow that he just stuffs inside the helmet and then lays on it.
The helmet has a little sleeping cap on the top.
Yes.
Dude, wait, that does make you think he probably doesn't know John's face.
Yeah. No, you don't know my face, bitch.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need that to stab you. By the way, make a fortitude save. I'm kidding.
I know.
Speaking
As far
of
as I'm
which,
aware, you guys are still
actually-
standing outside of Zero's Furiya investigations. as of the
Speaking of
moment.
which, that reminds me. Avara. Heal check.
Second heal check, go right ahead.
I would like to assist Zero in this because my heal check is a 2.
Oh, I actually said something. I have a 12.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I did actually say something earlier. I said once we get out of here,
Oh yeah.
to take a look at Avara.
By the way, any missing hit points I would have just gotten back with if healing hands wasn't enough with cure light wounds.
That's okay. You don't need to use your spell slots. I have
And
class.
He laid on
ability.
hands you earlier.
Yeah.
I don't need to use spell slots. I have a wand as well.
No, you don't need to use anything. Wand is a permanent charge used. You're fine. Don't worry.
Lay on hands, it's not.
Lay on hands is not. I get that recharged every day.
Okay.
Well,
Plus
with
it was
that heal
dramatic.
check, taking a look at the bite marks that ended up on Avara this time, you, Bran, with your heal check and a little help from John Darksouls in understanding more about ghoul fever, you see the telltale bumps and signs of necrotic skin.
Oh,
It has, in fact, taken root.
Oh no.
okay.
And because of that, I'm more than happy to just give you the mechanics. So,
Yep.
what it is it's a DC 13 Fortitude save. Onsets after a day, happens once every day. If you fail the Fortitude saves, it causes 1d3 con and 1d3 dex damage. Cure is 2 consecutive saves, and anybody that dies of ghoul fever rises as a ghoul. A humanoid of 4 hit die or more instead turns into a ghast.
Yep.
Okay.
So she would become a ghast.
Yep. A small one.
Yeah. A
Goblin
small
blast.
ghast.
A blast. A glast.
Did Zero take a hit as well?
I think Avara is the only one that took a hit in that fight.
No.
The other ghoul decided it wanted to eat the giant crocodile.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I'm gonna start punching John Darksoul in his kneecap.
Why?
are you trying to get his
You
attention?
didn't thought it was a good idea to tell me that when we were back at the fucking sewer, you cock.
I told you.
Well, I wasn't listening.
I told you we were going to check you when we got out of the sewers. It was not a sterile environment. You could have gotten something else, like poo in your wounds.
Is there anything that can be actually objectively worse than this?
As a matter of fact, why don't you look at the fucking wall?
We can go to my house.
Hang out at a different house tonight.
Mm-mm.
When you chop me into tiny little pieces and throw me in bit by bit.
Damn.
Why? I don't live in a fucking sewer. I have actually a nice place.
He's just arms crossed, just looking at the damage, just thinking.
Angie.
Find a piece of paper shoved into the space between your folded arms and your chest.
Hmm.
Is it worth telling the guard?
Hmm.
The less people that know right now, the better.
The guard are also the ones on your side, though. It's Silver Spire said to keep it under wraps. That doesn't mean not tell him or the guard.
Yeah.
It's the common populace that doesn't need to know.
Yeah.
Most likely,
Yeah.
Silver Spire would be the one to determine if anybody else needs to know or not.
Yep.
He probably
Yeah, that's
would be
true.
worth. And knowing the guard, they can be on call 24/7. You know where he lives if you need to go find him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's go talk to the pointy-eared guard, guys. Pointy-eared guard.
Can you trust the elf?
Exactly.
You racist.
God.
Elves are now banned.
Banned from the city. All gone. Be gone. What? Even the Lord? Yes. Even Ragnael. Gone. All
Yes.
of you. Leave.
Argath.
Where
Wait
are
a
we
second.
going? So
Wait
we
a
built this
second.
camp.
Argath is an
No.
elf.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Argath
No.
is an
Don't
elf.
worry,
doing
it was.
this.
Don't worry, it was already demonetized. For the Mickey Mouse
I
shit.
didn't say anything.
Don't worry, I can't even monetize it in the first place because Chaotic's using copyrighted music. It's fine. Don't
I'm
worry, you can
sorry.
swear. It's fine. What it means is you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Besides, I was talking about a summer camp, so you guys are the ones in the wrong here.
What are your opinions on gnomish immigrants? Gnomes marrying other races.
Wouldn't? No.
Just
Gnomes making sweet love to that elfish pussy.
So where are we going?
It is currently 1:15 in the morning.
I mean, we have never used my place, and I don't think he knows where I live.
On the
Assuming
other
he
hand,
had-
most likely tracking us across the rooftops as we speak.
Can we
Yeah.
all fit in your place of living?
I can. I've been there before.
I mean, so it was you.
Eh? I don't know what you're talking about.
Esto. Bleh.
Oh.
Esto. Eh.
Speaks in Goblin.
Esto.
Jeez.
I told you I liked your plushies.
Well, that's sweet.
I mean, I have
What if-
couches big enough for tall folk.
So the guards surely keep record of this kind of shit. What if we took them to this book to the guard to cross-reference some of these names?
Yeah.
The ones who would keep track would be the church.
Okay.
I think that may be a tomorrow thing, unless we have good reason to believe that we're going to be attacked tonight. I would say, for now, though, we flag down a guard, we show them this, and we have them take us into protective custody or the equivalent.
I think that's probably the best method for right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
At least for tonight.
Because, I mean, he's good, but is he, Terminator 1 taking on an entire police station good?
I'll be
It'll
back.
certainly
Does he
give
have
him,
to take on the whole police station?
so long as it can put a few rounds between us and him.
Okay.
Does anyone here have detect magic?
I do.
I would like you to use detect magic on a couple of the items that we took. Just in case
Okay.
there's like a tracking spell of some kind.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm also gonna toss another bag of tricks to see if I can summon something that can look above the ceilings for us.
Okay.
It's a riding dog, but it's useless right now.
You have a loyal riding dog for the next 10 minutes as you guys make your way to the as you guys make yourselves to the nearest guard station.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's good. Not what I.
You could just ride on him for a little bit, I suppose, while it takes you about 10 minutes to find the nearest guard station.
Yeah, I'm gonna just tell him to be pending if he smells anything like blood or.
Now you have 2 dogs smelling things.
And presumably they do the customary greetings, sniff each other's butts, ensure everything is fine.
Yes.
It's a medium-sized dog, so it's bigger than me.
You can ride on it. That's why it's a riding dog. Small-sized races ride riding dogs. That's what they do. Or ponies. Both work.
So with detect magic as well, do I detect any magic in these objects?
The brick, no. The skull, no. Give me spellcraft for the book.
Ooh. Arcana is better, or
Spellcraft.
Okay. And does anybody want to assist, by the way? Okay.
What if I could?
You can assume +2 from 0 because you can't fail.
31.
That's solid.
You see the remnants of an alarm spell on the book. 2 alarm spells, actually.
Ooh.
One which was a loud alarm, and one that pings in the mind of the caster.
Yep. So he.
I'm gonna go I'm looking at. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So it in fact had 2 alarm enchantments on it. One that created a tinkling bell sound that could be heard, usually I think it's like out to 100 feet or something, and then one that tinkles in the mind of the caster.
Yep.
So, guys, one alarm was for the ghouls, and there was a second one for the guy.
So he knows.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows. Good.
Yep. I mean, we could also ask some guards to make watch in one of our places if we're to sleep tonight.
As of the moment, I assume you guys have made your way to the nearest guard station.
Mm-hmm.
Doing that will probably just lead to them dying.
Right.
If you'd like to ask them for additional... I mean, remember, you guys have inquisitorial privilege. If you want to mobilize the entire guard tonight, right now, for your protection, you could do so.
We could.
Inquisitorial privilege is powerful. You have essentially about the only person you can't overrule is the High Bishop himself. Even the Lord, technically. Lord Ragnael, you could. Would he like it? No. But you could.
Would he find a way around it? Probably. But
yes.
Yeah.
Would we die after doing so much?
I had to let you know that I have permission to play dual operative in this state, by the way.
Brilliant.
So,
but about the only people that could overrule you would be the head inquisitor and the high bishop. The head inquisitor being Sibelius, the high bishop being... Wuten knows his name.
Enrico Pucci.
Enrico Pucci, yes. Pucci is the current high bishop of Newspire.
Yep.
It is well known that he is, in fact, good friends with Lord Dio.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. And Sibelius has friends in this campaign.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
So what would you guys like to do?
I think the best course of action at the moment is... well...
If you guys continue, you will have to continue making constitution saves. You are exhausted.
Yeah.
You guys have been up since about 6 yesterday. It's about 5 hours till sunrise. You guys have been working almost 24 hours straight as of the moment.
Yeah, we need to rest.
I think for the time being, we rest at the guard with guards in the area. We keep the book under heavy wraps, and then tomorrow we reach out to
Church.
Yes, to see if we can get any information about potential lines of relation that we can find with the names in the book, and any cold cases, you know.
Okay. You guys are going to rest otherwise?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll go ahead and give this 8 hours. Would you guys like to do watches, or are you going to let the guards handle the watches for you?
I would like to do watches.
You will be able to muster up to 8 guards currently to patrol the area. They are in the immediate vicinity and are assigned to this guardhouse.
I'd like to have some guards on the rooftops just in case.
If you'd like to tell them to do, you have the privilege. You can command them as you see fit. That you show them the ring and they just hop to it and say, "Yes, sir."
Uh-huh.
On the Inquisitor's orders.
Yeah, I'd still like to do some watches, though.
Mm.
Yeah,
that's fair.
All right.
Just in
Whoever
case.
we'll put it into 2 watches, and we will otherwise... It'll be about... You guys need at least an 8 hours rest. So... Well, I think some of you have... whatever. It's going to be 8 hours, and we can have 2 watches. So...
Yeah.
So whoever would like to have the first watch, go ahead and roll perception checks for me while I go ahead and give you guys the 8 hours of sleep.
All right.
It'll end up at about 9:30 tomorrow.
I've got endurance, so I'm happy to take first watch since,
Yeah, okay.
I'm less susceptible to problems.
For the anybody taking first watch, give me a Constitution check, just because you are still tired and haven't gone to sleep yet. So we'll just see if the fatigue... I don't know if fatigue affects your skill checks. If it does, make it. If it doesn't, then...
fatigue specifically does. But
okay.
To my knowledge, we were not fatigued from... Because we made all of our Constitution checks.
Some of you did fail, but you just used some hits from Avara's wand to heal the non-lethal damage and were not otherwise fatigued.
Yep. And so the DC just increases. It's not... they don't get fatigued after that. Yeah.
Well, if you take damage again.
Yeah. Yeah, if you take damage again, you get fatigued. But, luckily, only Avara took damage.
What do you mean, luckily?
So that was a 14 on the con save from me.
Trying to fucking find the damn page about resting. No. This? Maybe.
18.
God damn it. What fucking page would this shit be on? Probably game mastering. Exploration and movement, maybe? Let's see.
It'd be forced march. It uses the same.
It's in movement.
Yeah,
okay.
Movement.
10 plus 2 per extra hour, and it's been 2 extra hours, so you will succeed. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You will both be fine for the first watch, and then you'll be able to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then perception checks for the 2 of you for the first watch. All right. The guards are patrolling. A few of them are on the rooftops nearby. A few late-night passerbys seem a little concerned, and some turn around and find different ways to go. But for the first watch, nothing happens. Who is second watch? If
Mm,
indeed there is a second watch.
I can take that.
Okay. You weren't on the first watch? I thought you were.
No, I thought we just rolled saves for everybody. Sorry.
No, it was just for whoever was staying up.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. No, I can do the second watch.
Okay, well you already rolled, so you'll be fine.
And perception, right?
Correct.
Do I need to roll the save for the ghoul fever again?
Not yet.
Um, 16. This is my third, not 20.
Very convenient.
Over the course of the second watch, you see the sun rise up, and nothing happens.
All right. Good deal.
What was that for, Cygnus?
Sorry, that was providing long-term care to assist with your check in the morning.
Oh.
The onset is 1 day, so it will happen tomorrow evening.
Okay.
But you'll be able to use that for when that happens. So let's bring the daylight back. Whoops.
Yeah.
All of the guards are dead.
You were
All the-
watching them. Nothing happened.
Yeah. Fine.
They were
Right
dead
at the
when I
stroke
woke
of
up.
9:30 a.m. 8 corpses all at once.
Just drop from the ceiling.
Yeah.
You guys are now all rested and back together.
Good deal.
Is there any specific location you'd like to go to first after resting in the guard station tonight?
I think I'd like to do a pee break if that's okay.
Well, I was mentioning before that it's close to my cut time. Unfortunately.
Okay. Hmm.
So, are we wanting to continue on after you leave? Or I know of a good cut spot that's coming up if you guys get there. So,
Yeah, I can probably go another 45 minutes to half an hour to 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
Though you wouldn't know it from my slurring speech.
or Ebony, looks like you'll be going within the next 10 to 15 minutes, right? So,
10 minutes, yeah.
So, if you do have to go right before the cut, that's fine because I will go ahead and just cut at that point tonight regardless, if you guys reach it. So, let's continue.
Okay.
For now.
Deal.
Or if you really need to pee real quick, just, go pee real quick. Yeah.
I should be able to hold it. Let's do
Okay.
this.
So, you guys are at the guard station currently.
Well, I think we said church was the next place on the menu, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find what I need. Should be here.
And Chaota, could you remind us who it was that we spoke to at the church?
The gentleman that you guys originally spoke to at the church was Ainri Lightward,
Okay,
the priest of the church.
got it. I think it would be wise if we tried to seek him out specifically.
Let me make sure all you guys are here. For some reason, Avara is off screen. There we go. Let me see. That should be all of you. And then let me make sure everything is set up.
It would be so funny if we kill the guy and by that time everybody's beaten up, Avara just turns into a ghoul. Funny.
Rip.
Ripping
That
pepperonis.
just means we'd be on a timetable.
Let me see here.
A ghoul that can cast
Good
summon
choice.
spells.
Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Just testing something real quick. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Because I forgot what every fucking song is. Anyways, let me go ahead and move you guys to the proper map. Alright. You guys should be in the lower portion.
Okay.
Looks like Bran is busy spinning in place.
All right.
I was just trying to zoom.
I
I don't know what I did.
don't know either.
Wait, is this
The church building is the one that's in the
this
center.
This one's. The
Oh,
church.
okay.
There was a tavern
I was
here.
wondering, are you
There
okay?
was the barber shop over here. There was the cobblers over here. There was another tavern over here. So
Okay.
you guys would like to go in?
Yeah.
I should probably go in
So-
this time.
You guys just sit there and step on it, and if it doesn't fucking move you, I will just fix it. It's because somebody's still standing on the spot. So just move in, and then everybody else can move in behind you. All right, I'll fix it. I know this is all a learning experience. I figured it out over time.
Yeah.
Fuck, where is everybody? Okay,
I'm on the roof.
I'll fix you. I'll fix you.
It comes crashing down.
Why does it not work for you specifically? There. Oh. I got you.
There we go.
Too big to
There
fit
you
in the
go.
room.
There you go.
So as Bran and Avara approach, it seems that Lightward is already speaking with somebody this morning. That one being, I can bring up. I've got him here somewhere. Where is he?
Oh, he's the dwarf father. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joseph Haney.
He's going to turn around as he sees you guys approaching. Oh. You'd be the right people to sit there and ask, wouldn't you? Showing up just at the right time.
Oh.
So, Father Lightward behind you has a bit of a puzzled expression as well. He seems to have just been talking to him.
Mm.
It's, you were sitting there, you're the investigators that came in and talked to Melissa a day ago, yeah?
That we were, yeah.
Right. Well, I'm trying to sit there and, what exactly was it that you were sitting there and asking her about? It wasn't just about the rumors, was it? What else is going on? What do you think she's involved in? He looks a little frustrated and his hands are on his hips. There's got to be something more to it.
Looks at John. Sort of look over to John, just kind of just being like at a point where like,
Was there something that happened?
We follow a strict schedule every morning. Melissa comes down, we have breakfast before she goes anywhere.
Mm.
She wasn't home this morning.
We'll take a look at, yeah, there it is. I'll take a look at Cyrille.
To my knowledge, I don't think there's anything we discussed that might drive her to do something. I believe it was
Drive
all
her
just
to do what?
I believe it was all just to dispel the rumors.
There's got to be something more going on. There's been guards all over the place. I heard something about there being an entire street shut down last night.
So, out of character, I'm keen to tell him about the murders that happened in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Fellow players.
I mean, it's going to be very difficult to hide what's going on. You could just say there's a murderer.
Yeah, you could say that there was something that happened in the streets, however many days ago it was. It was like 1 or 2.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Yeah, that was all
There was a
yesterday.
murder in the streets
Yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, there was a murder in the streets yesterday.
It's not. I'm going to be honest. It's not in Cyril's nature to want to hide.
You went and talked to
like
Melissa
this.
2 days ago, and yesterday was when you guys chased after him.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Her name's not in that list, was it?
No.
It is.
Good. It is?
Oh, not on the list. Not in the book.
No,
I meant
no.
on the list of NPCs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, you gave me a heart attack. Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. Just go ahead and tell him, because there's no point in hiding it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He will find out one way or another. You might as well tell him.
Yeah. So
just specifically about the street that happened.
I know. Yeah.
Don't reveal any details.
Yep.
So he's Cyril's gonna give like a deep sigh and just go, those streets were shut down because some mad fuck of a murderer was running through, took out some rat folk.
There's a murderer? Some mad adventurer gone mad or something, sitting there blowing up a local tavern, trying to escape from the law?
Blowing up a tavern?
I don't know. Something you hear a lot,
Yeah.
Wizard gets mad and throws a fireball.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's just making assumptions.
Oh, okay. I was like, was that in the news? Did I sleep through the news?
I was thinking the same thing. Oh, fuck. We woke up this morning and Atticus is Radigan. Got me. That fucking
Radigan.
pun name's gonna get me every fucking time.
I'm glad somebody found it.
I got it. I figured, somebody had blown him up in the night.
Oh no, Duke Carathis missed.
Oh, Jesus.
There's a giant sword in the middle of the city now.
The timelines are converging.
Well, he's definitely a venture grade. But we're looking to find him.
Does this have something to do with Melissa, then?
The vaguest string. Some of the evidence we were following led us to... Some of that evidence we were following point us to a lead down Dockside, and when we followed it, well, needless to say, seeing a murder was the last thing we were expecting.
No, there's got to be more to it. There's no reason for you to sit there and come and talk to her if there isn't something more to it. I know how this works. The hell do you think she did? Do you think that she could be the... No, she couldn't do such a thing.
No,
She'd never.
I don't.
She's a sweet thing.
I don't imagine she was involved in this in any way. This was, in fact, one of the ways we were narrowing down who this person could have been.
Well, how the hell would it be related to her in any way?
Relation to the leads we're following about our investigation into Sorrel. Granted, didn't go anywhere. We had to follow every avenue we had. Yeah?
Your daughter, from every conceivable angle, is innocent. Now the question is where she could have gone.
As I'll take a look, turn to look at Cyrille.
Do we have any possible leads on that?
Stupid goddamn girl. Sit there and have her in the corner for a whole week. I don't care how old she is. Sit there and I find her, keep her there the rest of the damn year if I have to. I swear to God.
When's the last time you saw her? Yesterday?
She went to bed at her normal time. Normally, she gets up in the morning, we have breakfast, she goes off to do whatever it is she's looking to do for the day. Unless we otherwise have appointments for people to sit there and get themselves a haircut, a tattoo, anything along those lines. But she wasn't there this morning. And I swear to gods, when she did speak with you, I didn't want to believe it, but I feel like she wasn't telling you the whole truth. I feel like there's something going on. Something has to be happening. Something wasn't right. I could feel it when I asked her, was there anything else you have to tell the good investigator? She said no. I didn't believe her, and I didn't want to believe her. I didn't believe her. Something in the pit of my stomach ain't feeling right. Maybe you sitting there coming and talking to her wasn't... Maybe there was more to it. And if that's the case, then he's gonna look up. And maybe you sitting there helping me find her will sit there and intercede with what you're doing with this mad killer man, yeah? You can help me. Maybe you can help me find her. I was asking Lightward here if he'd seen her, or if anybody had seen her in the morning, perhaps. And Lightward just sort of speaks up from the back. As I don't know if I've seen her, and I don't know if anyone else has. She hasn't come in here.
Well, if it's only been a few hours,
I'll turn to look at Bran.
Do you think that you could help the good man here? Give a little bit of leads to...
She gestures to the dog, and trying very hard not to roll her eyes, yes. Because she just thinks this is a distraction from things that actually matter.
Right.
But...
Don't worry. We can handle it from here if you mind handing me the book.
Book?
The page.
Or
who had the book? Who had the book? I thought we took the full book.
I have both the book and the page.
Okay.
They are separate, but I have them both.
Okay. If you don't mind handing me the book and the page.
Maybe some of us others could go check out our room or something for any kind of personal effects to pick up the best scent we could.
Right.
She
and I'll help
seems...
take care of things from the temple.
Yeah. She seems a little reticent to talk about this further in front of this one, but she does point to Lightward.
Well, right then. And he's going to go ahead and start marching off.
Okay.
Before waiting to see if anybody follows him.
Yep. Bran, you go along with him. Avara, probably best you stay here. Chesher, go along with the good dwarf man.
All right.
Zero's going to also help do research.
All right.
Okay.
Shall I tag along to the house then, or?
I think
honestly,
it would be best, just in case they need a bit of muscle.
We can say Avara's also here. So.
All right.
Okay.
So before she leaves, she will hand you the book.
All
She
right.
seems to struggle with her not words for a moment, and then quickly dashes off a note on top of it. Be safe while we're gone.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. He merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it.
Anyway. Anyway,
She
didn't
gives you a
understand
I
the
didn't
light.
say that. I didn't say that.
All right.
Anyway,
Claps you on the shoulder, then turns to go.
yep. Borf, borf.
Yep.
All right.
You
Nyong.
That's because Guti was standing there when that happened. There we go, fixed. I was watching.
Mhm.
So for those of you inside, we'll have you make knowledge local checks.
In the temple?
Yep. And it'll probably be aiding whoever has the highest, would be my guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that'll be
So,
0
I'm going to go
and
look at
Avara.
zeros real quick. Zeros is 14 plus 1d6.
Yep.
So,
Oh crap! I just had a thought. Do we want to give the Lantern Man an update because we can technically summon him? We can
Once
send a
we're done
message to
here,
him.
maybe.
Yeah, let's see where our new leads get us here.
Yep.
so that
Okay.
19 is supposed to be zeros. So, zeros roll. I don't know what his is off the top of my head. We go to Obsidian Detective Characters Party Avara. Avara has a local of plus 13. Looks like you guys will end up with a 25 overall.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So. Oh, you have to have him go there first. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Next person's good. Next person's good.
Oh,
Oh,
look who it is!
Sorry, she wasn't supposed to be there.
Oh,
That's
never
okay.
mind.
look who it isn't.
There you go. And Wolof is being stupid. There we go. Okay, so you guys will be here. It is the barber shop. You guys can go and take a look upside, and the research is going to take some time, so we will pop back to that when necessary. Otherwise,
Okay.
we can have John Darksouls do his normal T-pose
Yes.
this way.
Yes.
John Darksouls is sitting in the corner watching you guys. So the second floor is not modeled, but there will be a second floor,
Okay.
and this will be her room.
Well,
It's a fairly sparse thing, all things considered. She does have a chest of drawers with various clothes. She has a mirror. She has her... I'm sure there's a different name for it, but like a makeup, where you keep your makeup, all that kinds of stuff. She has a bed. She has what seems to be a few toys that she may have had left over from when she was a child that are kind of just in the corner behind said dresser drawer of clothes. A few books.
well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unstopper that vial of blood we still have and have Wolof sniff around for a similar sense in here.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a survival check.
Okay. Sorry, I just need to find his modifier. Oh, her modifier. Let me not misgender
There
my
any-
fucking
Misgender your
dog.
own character.
Mrs.
If I might,
Gender's dog.
My dog.
If I might, and while they're doing that, if I might search around for any kind of effects like journals or whatnot.
Sure.
I might do the same.
Mhm.
Just looking for anything that looks, like it could be a lead.
Okay, so that is the survival. If it is perception scent, then it'll be a different number.
The 14? Okay.
Yes.
I don't want to pause this for a second. Okay. So Chesher and Cyrille are looking around for effects of any kind. In the dresser drawers are mostly her clothes. In the drawers on the... I know there's a name for it, but it's like a little desk with a mirror attached to it and all that kind of stuff.
A vanity.
A vanity, thank you. In the vanity that she has. There are a few books. It looks like reading books mostly. Chesher, you will note that one of the drawers does seem to have a lot of more personal effects in terms of like, almost like... What would the right word be to use? Like little keepsake items and stuff like that. Knickknacks, that sort of thing.
Might as well have a little look in there.
You're pretty sure that from the looks of it, there's a space where a journal would normally be, that there is not one. And I'm going to give this to you with a circumstance bonus. Having the blood in the vial. Wolof sniffs the room around a little bit, and then starts hanging out by the window.
Yep.
And we can call that there if you guys would like. Up to you. Either call it here, or you can try to go as far as you think you guys can go today.
I could probably put out another half hour personally.
Same.
I could as well.
Same.
If you guys are fine, all right. So we will continue for another half hour. Let's go ahead and start the timer back up.
Yeah.
So, presumably, he abducted her. Now, whether that she was the next intended victim or this is simply revenge for our involvement,
Well,
who could say?
Well, before we conclude that, are there any signs of a scuffle in the room? Any signs of a forced entry? Any signs that there was any form of a fight?
Right.
With the perception check as you have searched the room, no.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, actually, looking through some of the drawers, the actual chest of drawers with clothes, it does look like, because they're all very neatly folded and very much put together, one of the drawers is a lot more disheveled than the rest, and definitely seems like there are less items than the other drawers.
So it seems like she definitely left of her own accord.
Gonna just look to the father.
He has decided to stay downstairs and let you guys do your thing.
Alright, I was thinking about...
You're just gonna peek out the window for any kind of disturbances on the rooftops of any sort. The walls, the rooftops, anything that might show indents, fractures, etc.
Same.
So since you hadn't looked out the window yet, looking out the window, there is a rope tied to the window. Just below the windowsill.
Ooh.
Oh, God damn it.
Brother.
Alright, well, fuck. Using my survival, which is much higher than dogs, is there any way that I could trace from here a path across the roofs to determine which direction she might have gone?
So the rope goes behind their house specifically are no rooftops. It goes down to the ground level.
Okay.
And that's what the point of survival is to track specific individuals. You have someone you're tracking, so you can go ahead and try to track her if you'd like.
Right.
Between both you and Wolof. So
I'm going to try assist as well, if I may.
Sure.
Assistance checks are always helpful.
I can attempt.
Straight D20.
Okay, the 20 is
So,
dog.
in a city, it would be hard ground. Okay.
So I think that gives a +2.
And trail bonuses. Okay, checking. what your
27.
DC should be. Your current DC based on the everything. So, and if you like, Wolf can keep tracking the other scent too. Although the scent is obviously based on Wolf's reaction, not very powerful.
Right. Put it this way: if he picks anything up that diverges from the trail that presumably we're going to be having here in a second, I'll make a note of that. But for now.
Okay. So with a 27, based on everything, every 24 hours sense, every 3 creatures size, it is daytime. You are actually, in fact, able to track her movements.
Holy
should
shit.
you choose to follow it. Yeah, I looked at it. The city's hard ground, but, you know, because it's stone, but it's possible. It's just difficult for most people, but you're not most people, are you? So,
Dog.
Batman
you're,
and
in
Vision
fact,
and dog.
you're an urban ranger. This is your forte, tracking people through hard city streets. Those
Mhm.
very small things that other people don't notice. It's kind of strange how you can do that despite everyone else following those tracks, but you know, there's this thing called magic. You know, we're fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
It's a little bit of extra dwarven instinct in there, especially because, you know, dwarves are really good with stone.
I was going to say, this is how my stone cunning manifests.
Mhm.
Sniff the cobblestone. 12 people stepped on this today.
One of them had a little bit of poo on their shoe.
Plane crashed here.
Gum.
Plane crashed here. 14 people. 3 blondes, 2 brunettes.
God.
Anyways. So you
So-
will, in fact, be able to start tracking.
Okay. So when she sees this and her eye roves across the back alleys and things, tracking where she believes this girl might have gone, she turns to Cyrille and draws him a little map of the path that she sees so far.
There's a perfect thing we can do for that, actually.
Okay.
So I'm just going to move you guys over here, because we are in the Newcastle district.
Mhm.
Whoop. So you guys are probably starting about... Actually, this is probably the church right here. Let me see. There's my drawing tool. There's my drawing tool. Why won't it draw? I'm so sad now. Oh, it made that circle. Okay, whatever. That is probably the church, actually. The little... the one for Newcastle, at least. I don't know where the main cathedral actually is, though. That's a good question. Should probably figure that out at some point. Can I change the fucking colors on this damn thing? How do I do that?
I think it's under configure drawing.
How the fuck do you configure the drawing? There we go. I found it. Thank you.
Drawing tools and then the gear.
Thank you very much. I use like a pinkish color. So from here... For now, it goes that way. Obviously,
Okay.
it didn't work.
Interesting. So towards the castle. Was he? Oh, he's gonna be so mad. That's the one I broke.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, brother. Ooh. God.
Well,
So, for the moment, we have everybody that is doing the research over here. Zero's not on the... Oh, there's Zero. And you 3. There we go. So, what is the current plan?
Well, I have just signaled to Cyrille what she sees of a path. I think she's waiting for permission or suggestions or consent or whatever.
do we want to rush in? Half party?
But you rush in, but he said he broke that one.
Well,
No, what he's saying is
what
that
I mean.
you
It
want to
rush
split the
after.
party right now.
Yeah.
Leave the group behind who's doing the research, and you three go after this path, or go back and tell everyone, "Hey, put the research on hold. We've got something."
Yeah, I'm basically saying, are you sure you want to potentially risk an encounter when it's just us?
Half cocked.
I mean, it's just around the corner to let everybody else know. It's
Yeah, let everyone know. We don't want to go in here half cocked.
No.
Okay, well that's what I'm asking basically.
Yeah. So look, so he'll start to ask, like, I thought we broke this one.
Mm-hmm. But he doesn't know that.
They're just around the corner. Let's get the others real quick.
Yeah.
Send the dog. We can get a head start.
I will do that.
Hell yeah.
All right. So you guys go back around the corner to grab everybody, saying, "Put the research on hold."
Yep.
And in the meantime, go ahead and give me the roll for Wolof, who goes first, and then we'll have Bran come back after.
I think I understood it the other way, that the intent was to have the dog go and get everybody, and the three of us would get the head start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that
Well,
correct?
either way, the fluff of it doesn't matter. You guys are together, so no worries.
Sure.
Because they'll catch up to you very quickly. Because
Yeah.
Wolof just sits there and tracks Bran's scent, and that's not that hard to do at the moment, so... Oh, this way.
All
And
right.
they'll catch up to you very quickly. Especially because technically, when you're tracking, you're going at a slower speed. So... I believe it's that you move at half speed, and then if you want to move at full speed, following them, the DC goes higher. I'm trying to find
Yeah.
it. Self-sufficient tracking. Following for a mile is a successful survival check. If you're not trained, you can do untrained, only if the DC is 10 or lower. You can use perception to find footprints. Move at half your normal speed, or your normal speed with -5 on the check, or up to twice with -20.
Okay. So just let me know what you need me to roll at this point.
A survival check, and if you're moving at half speed, then no minuses.
I don't think we can afford half speed unless anybody really feels that we should be taking it carefully.
I mean, at this point, I feel like being fast is probably better here.
Go loud.
That being said, if anyone wants to assist, I will definitely take it.
We can assume that Avara. We can. I think zeros is probably high enough. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, what are we assisting on?
Survival, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Do another one.
If enough assists are enough, then I won't bother with the two who aren't here. But even then, you were fine. Yep, you can continue to follow said path.
Yeah.
All right.
So. This is
Okay.
where you'll get to at the moment. And give me another one.
Okay.
They say every mile, so we can kind of roughly assume.
Oh, fuck's sake.
All good, get a couple of assists here.
This is survival or perception?
Survival.
All right. I'll try.
It does say you can use perception to find footprints, so I guess technically you could assist with that, but you have, it looks like...
18, 20, 22.
Okay, that's enough, based on what I'm looking at. So you almost lost it, but John Darksoul was able to point something out, as was another extra sniff from Wolof,
Hell yeah.
by the looks of it. So
All right.
All
Are
right.
there guards stationed at gates in
24/7.
Newspire?
Yes.
Well,
All right. Well, I'd say we're interrogating them next.
ask if they saw any elves.
Or Haney.
Or yes, but
Okay.
Look at that anime.
nothing
looking
to
ass.
report.
God.
I know this guy.
Pretty sure he's from Fire Emblem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine
Greetings,
day today.
Commander.
Greetings, Commander. So, there are a couple of guards that are standing at the gate. Most of them are just kind of chatting away with each other, holding their standard halberds.
All right, who's got the badge? Who's doing the talking?
Any elves pass through here?
Y'all see any elves pass through here?
One of them ilks.
What are your opinions on gnomish immigrants?
It would have been early this morning. More than
Correct.
likely.
Okay, well, whenever you guys are ready. Otherwise, as you approach, some of the guards kind of look at you, and one of them kind of waves his hand as if to say, "Go on through."
I can't talk, guys.
Right. No, I'm formulating words in my head. Oh.
I mean, Chesher isn't
My
really the
king,
best with this
we-
kind of group.
All right, fine. I'll put on the leader hat again. So,
Fortunately, Zero's not here, so
yeah.
Zero's like, "You're the constable. You know them. You do that. Come on."
No, I'm trying to just phrase the questioning before I start spitballing.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't automatically come to me as a gruff old man, but a young half-elf pirate, different story.
Valid.
Sassy motherfucker that he is.
Oh yeah. Hey, thanks. We're actually looking to see if you happen to notice any particular passerbys early this morning. Either young lady or some sort of elf by chance. Would have probably been around sunrise even.
Were any of you guys? No, I think we all started our shift this morning at about 8. Yeah, should have been about 8. I don't think we would actually be able to keep track of time that way, but I'm sure we have clocks somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sun up.
In a city like
Sundials.
this, they have a way of keeping
They
track
have
of
a way
time
of
in a city like this.
tracking time.
Mm-hmm.
Started our shift about 8, yeah? Who was the ones who came before us? It was, Chuck, Larry, Stu, and... I think it was just Chuck, Larry, and Stu, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Sarah was out. She wasn't feeling well. Yeah. They'd be the ones who probably would know anybody before 8. We had a wagon pass through, not too much earlier today. About an hour ago or so.
Okay.
I think it was being driven by a gnome. I think it was a halfling family.
Right.
The actual festival hasn't started yet, so we're not supposed to be collecting the taxes yet. Otherwise, they'd have a hell of a lot more of us here.
No, I believe it.
Once the festival takes hold proper, that's when we'll all be out in force, making sure everybody does their taxes on the way out.
No, that checks out. All right.
Chuck, Larry, Stu will be
And Sarah, but she was sick.
yeah.
Apparently.
Sarah, she was sick. All right.
Sarah
well,
did it.
We could probably send one of the premen after them if I'm assuming you've shown them the ring, so we could probably send one of the premen, have him run after him, see if he can tell us anything about any other passers in the morning, huh? Yeah, yeah. Let me go find one. I'll be right back.
Meanwhile,
yeah.
checking out more of the road,
Mm-hmm.
the path they went.
Mm-hmm.
Someone wants to go outside past and look while they wait. I'm assuming.
I will go
I'm up.
and perception. Try and help
To
find
aid.
tracks.
Mhm.
I will do the same.
Look at that.
The ground has changed from hard ground to, at this point, probably very hard ground, so the DC is lower, so...
Oh, I'm sorry, that was perception. I need to roll differently for him.
The 20 that Bran you rode the first time wasn't the track?
That was since you said perception, the plus 17 is Bran's perception. The second one was survival to track for the dog, but if it's perception, then
It was I was reading under survival that perception can find footprints but not actually track. So I was like, if you want to use perception to aid, you can. That's what it was.
All right, never
My
mind.
apologies. We can still take your first roll if you want, or you can just roll again. I don't mind.
No, it's all good. That is, I have the same modifier for both, as it turns out. So
Woo!
life is good. Okay.
Appears to continue to follow the road for the moment. Eventually, give it maybe, because these Preem men have they've got the way that the guard stations are set up. They're able to very quickly get messages across the city.
Mm.
So, I don't know, give it a half an hour or so.
Yeah.
So that's between you guys continuing to search outside, as well as Cyrille still waiting at the gate. Before... Oh, Chuck! Good to see you.
Chuck.
I thought it was off duty. What's going on? One of the Preem men sent for me he was knocking something fierce. What's going on?
Cyrille?
I didn't fuck up, did I? He looks back and forth between the guard and Cyrille, and then his shoulders drop. I did something, didn't I?
No. We're actually wondering if you were keeping a sharp eye out this morning. Looking for either a young lady from Upper Newcastle, or any sort of elves leaving this morning. Would have been probably around dawn or so.
You can probably get
Right
a
before sunup.
description of
Well,
Melissa.
When did I start? I think I started at about midnight last night.
Wouldn't hurt to tack in that. I don't know if you're familiar with the barber's daughter, Melissa.
Which barber?
The Haneys.
Haney.
Oh, he does my hair every week. Swell guy.
Yeah, gets my mustache as well every so often.
Yeah, I can see it. He does good work, with the wax and everything.
Yeah. More to the point, though.
What about him? Did I see him come through this morning? Is that what you're asking?
If you saw his daughter pass through.
I do know who she is. Yeah, she's there sometimes. She's usually working on somebody else. She usually does the tattoos, actually, I think. He's usually the one that does the hair. I should ask her to get a tattoo. That'd be really nice, actually.
Did she come through the gate?
There weren't actually a lot of people that came through the gate this morning. There was a small halfling man who walked through. I think there was. He's sitting there, rubs his forehead for a minute. I don't think I saw her, no. But then again, honestly, most of the people that come through the gate when they're leaving, most people are sitting there covering their heads. It's cold, So I do know, if it helps, there was definitely a young lady who did walk through, by herself. There was the halfling man. He was a skinny fellow. He probably could have been an elf who came through as well. I think there was I think there was one of those little rat guys too who came through. Those are the only ones that I remember. So I mean, if you're asking after little Miss Haney, one of them could have. Well, the lady who passed through could have been. She had her head covered. We don't normally check people on the way out unless the festival's actually started. It's when people come in that we make sure everything's good to go, you know?
He's put some thought into this.
In case it helps, because you are a constable, you do know he's not lying. Generally, throughout most of the year, other than festival season, people leaving are not usually checked. People entering is when they check. And they do very thorough checks. They make sure that everything's peace-bound. They ask your name, they ask your business, and they do they keep a small book. But on the way out, they don't, usually because they've already tracked you coming in.
Yeah.
So.
Right. No,
That's the same thing, in fact, that if you remember how the I don't know if you guys specifically worked this out, but I suppose I can just tell you that there's a strong chance the way that the poisons were getting out was because they don't check outgoing materials, they check incoming materials.
Yep.
So because of that, if they manufacture the poison in the city, then you don't notice it going out. You know, notice all the stuff coming in, sure, but it's kind of one of those. It's like buying fertilizer and oh wait, I'm not going to finish that statement because the FBI will come after me. Anyways,
No.
Yeah, don't do that.
Same idea is all I will say.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that with the Cullen Association.
Yes, them too. So otherwise he's not lying. They're not being lazy and not checking them leaving. So
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just thinking back to some of the things spoken. Like whether or not to want to even bother asking about the elf, because it's probably not, you know.
He said there was a skinny guy that went through at one point. He was like, that could probably be an elf.
Yeah.
Hey, what kind of tattoo you guys think I should get? He just starts talking to the others while you're sitting there thinking. I think a dragon across the chest would be like really rad, man. You know, make the nipples the eyes. I don't think they'd work as the nostrils is too far apart. And he like measures on his chest. Yeah, a little too far apart.
Newspire's finest. Like,
Yeah.
Tax dollars at work.
Yeah.
Actually, though, they are paid from the treasury.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's off duty.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Any particulars about the elf? Anything he looked like he might have had on him, or merchant-looking type, or?
They have a mask.
I wasn't looking too closely. His head was covered like just about everyone's. Wearing a long dark cloak. Might have been dark green, might have been gray. Kind of hard to tell at night, especially when they're muted colors, you know.
Quick question. Can we, Guti, might be good to try to remember what color the cloak was that guy was wearing at the time.
I think his hat was like purple and black.
Okay.
His color scheme was generally purple and black, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
He had some riding boots, you know. It's not like the full boots, you know, but like the, what do you call them? The ones where you strap it onto your shoes, right? Like you got the shoe and then you put the longer part to you know, keep it from chapping your legs or your pants. That's about all I remember was the cloak and his boots. Everything else was covered.
All right.
The girl had, if the girl was Miss Haney though, she had some really nice shoes.
Ooh.
Aha.
Aha. There it is.
There it is.
There's the through line.
What color? If you remember.
I think they were wood. So like kind of like a woody color, I guess.
Pull up the old.
I know shoes can be also made of wood, you know, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very high quality shoes can be made out of wood, in fact. Back in the day.
Correct. There you go, see?
Mm-hmm. There's our through line.
Camera pans over to the rest of the party.
I assume you thank him for his time and rejoin the party.
Yeah.
All right, and if you guys, this will be a good spot to probably stop. But if you guys would like to just talk for a little bit first, and then we can call it here, and then have the next session be the next one.
All right.
So, any more talking you guys want to do? Any for the stream? Let them know your thoughts. What you think's going on? Who you think there's? You might have come to some kind of a conclusion. I'm curious. I'm curious too. So
on a scale of 1 to 10, how much Wicker Man are we going to be dealing with next session?
Maybe like a 6.
I'll give you a 7, maybe.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll see. I guess when we get there.
Cross that bridge when we come to it. Good deal. This is the intrigue, chaotic as always. Fucking stellar. I love it.
As always.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad I could provide.
It's very good, very good. I am excited to see where this goes next. But for right now, I think we'll go ahead and stop it here for this weekend. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We hope you've enjoyed. We hope that you're starting to piece together things on your end as well. And if you guys want, we will be convening again next weekend, for another exciting episode of one of our 2 short-shot campaigns. So until then, y'all have a good one, and we'll see all of you in the next live stream. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Woo!